That's all we can wish for our entire lives, huh?
To be murdered specifically by hot ladies?
Well, to be murdered specifically by an action that was hot. Or rather, an action that we did that was hot. Like, you are punished for your crimes, but you were really fucking...
Jazz, please tell me more about punishment.
Hey, Rory?
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna throw up.
So, when we last left our heroes, they were GTFOing like nobody's business out of the city.
We skipped town.
For God knows what reason.
They're in the back of Convoy's cart, being followed closely by Click's cart. And they've been traveling north for a good number of hours now. The sun is starting to come out, though.
Wait, can I be in Click's cart?
Hey,
Probably.
don't ditch us.
Did you make the switch in the middle of the night?
Yeah, I jumped over. In the middle of the night, and then when I woke up, I started talking to Click about zombie goo.
Of course.
Casually.
Just, Cash.
I wanted to ask him about the plague. I thought that shit was cool.
Yeah, he'll...
Hey, do you still have that water skin of zombie goop?
No, we gave them to Click.
Not the water skin. I was just looking at this yesterday. Verity did not mention that she handed over her water skin of tree zombie sword goop.
Verity fucking went to go drink out of her water skin.
And then went...
Verity has contracted rabies.
Finally.
I will do everything in my power to get salmonella.
Yes.
I think this campaign was missing something. I think it was missing a rabid player character.
Representation.
It's been a few hours now, and the suns are rising. But what they're illuminating is not the normal blue, sunshiny, clear sky, but it's gray and overcast, and honestly it looks a little miserable.
Thank God.
Just like my soul.
Verity starts reclining in the sun, the lack of sun.
In the fucking overcast sky.
Yeah.
I think Verona's is gonna wake up and she's just gonna she's not gonna get up. You know when you roll, and you don't do it a lot when you're an adult, but the way that you would roll down a hill.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna roll to the side of the cart and probably just hurl.
Oh.
I'm behind her, anyway, about the... Oh, God.
I wake up at this precise moment and I'm like, what was...
Kash, hold... Oh, you don't need to hold her hair back. Rub her back!
Yeah, Verona, are you okay, sir?
No.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever heard asking.
I'm screaming across. Did you have too much to drink?
She might have a hangover.
Yeah.
I think Verona is going to, when Verity asks her, did you have too much to drink? Verona is going to lift her head. She's still laying in the cart. She's going to lift her head and turn it to look at, are you in Click's cart still behind us? Yeah, she's gonna turn and give the most pointed glare she has ever given a human being in their life.
I could ease your pain, but I don't think I should. I think you need to learn this lesson.
Shh, leave her alone.
Verona's just gonna hurl again.
We all made some bad decisions. Well, I don't remember if I made some bad decisions.
I have never made a bad decision in my life.
Of course. Well, I don't know if I have made any bad decisions, but that does not mean any of us should ever face consequences for them.
That is a very complicated statement, Kash.
Yeah.
I think Verona is going to sit up and just kind of bury her head in her hands.
I'm going to open my little journal that I have, and I'm going to just read over my cantrips and pretend like I'm not seeing this.
Why do you have your cantrips written down?
I don't know, because I forget them and I'm stupid.
Okay. There. Verity is equally like a wizard, but dumber.
I don't think it's a wizard. I think it's more like she has a little journal that she just doodles in all the time, so she writes down her cantrips in the corners.
Mm-hmm.
All her spells and shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Verona is going to crawl over what she has to crawl over to get to Homeboy. And she's going to sit next to him, and she's going to lean on top of him.
He's just going to gently pat your head.
Aww. I turned to Click, and I'm like, we should race them.
Click's going to look over at the Verity and just... That is not advised.
Why?
It sure isn't.
What, Click? You think he can't beat Homeboy?
Well, that doesn't matter in the situation. My cart is... for lack of a better term, top-heavy.
What if I move to the back?
Not enough.
Is he smuggling things in it as well?
Are there things in his cart?
Yeah,
You can
doctor things.
gotta go through your
I'm gonna
shit.
look at Click and I'm gonna go through your things, but on my honor, I'm not gonna steal anything, and you can check, okay? Cross over my heart. Alright, Click.
We're not actual Renaissance Catholics.
Verona is not getting the comfort that she needs, so she's going to actually crawl out from where Homeboy is and prepare herself to get off of the cart. Because she's going to switch carts.
But
Cowboy.
I start going through his cart just to like look at shit. Like
Yeah,
hand to God, I'm not stealing anything.
No, it's just all doctor stuff. You see a jar full of squirming leeches.
Oh shit!
Don't steal those.
I'm like holding him up. I'm like, Click, this shit's so cool.
It's just normal supplies.
Oh, I know that. Yeah,
Normal
I'm a
supplies.
dorkter!
I'm Dorkter. I'm gonna be like, Click, how did you like get into this shit? I say as I'm like clamping some little clamps at him. Look, I'm a crab.
Well, that isn't an interesting story. See, I almost died of plague. Well, it was a long time ago.
How old are you, Click?
Click will actually kind of look to the side as you almost see him counting on his fingers. And just something around 40?
Oh, that's not that old.
It
For
kind
a
of is.
Kenku, it's...
Exceptionally old.
For a teen, it's very old.
Would I know that?
Probably not, no.
Exactly. I'm like, oh, you're not that old. You're fine. You got some years ahead of you. So, are you a cleric, or because I'm sort of confused about your whole thing.
Oh, no. I am not a cleric. I am a simple servant.
Of?
My wonderful and merciful patron.
How'd you meet them?
He'll just look at Verity and I was dying.
How'd you do?
How were you dying, though? If you don't
Plague.
mind my asking, I know that might be rude.
He just told you he had plague.
I mean, yeah, besides
Pay
plague, like,
attention.
was it just that you were dying of the plague and she cured you, or were you being murdered?
Oh, no.
People die of plague all the time, Verity. I'm not even on the cart,
Oh.
but I'm...
Oh,
You're sitting at the end of the cart just to yell at her.
Yeah, I'm not eavesdropping.
Verity, like a good dumbass, is completely ignoring you and making claw hands with multiple clamps.
Click will shrug and just the plague.
What's it like having it?
It's a traumatizing experience!
I'm really curious. I hadn't seen plague victims up close that often before, and it was like it was terrible and gruesome, but like really cool.
You
And like I want to know more about it. I mean, but like clinically, you're a man of medicine. I don't know. You don't really get to talk to people who are like coherent about it. Usually, probably, right?
Oh,
your
probably.
lymph nodes swell up and you die. That's it.
That's not
Oh,
it, is it, Click?
Isn't counting the absolute horrifying pain your joints go through, and your limbs, and your head, and your respiratory system.
Can I see Click? I'm at the edge of the cart. I'm considering whether or not to jump off if I feel it.
Yeah, you can see Click.
Can I see his face? Like, I guess it would be an insight roll to see like how he's.
Feeling.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was a 9.
Click's okay.
Oh no.
Can I roll an insight check to see if I'm being shitty?
Sure.
Okay, that is a natural 1. So
So, Verity, to answer your question, you're being absolutely fine. In fact, you're probably not pressing hard enough.
I mean, like,
hate
what does
you
it do
so
to your
much.
joints? Like, what happens to them?
Verity.
If you don't mind my asking, if you don't mind my asking, I know this is probably a very personal topic, but I'm coming from a purely scientific standpoint of curiosity.
I throw a cold McNugget at her.
Can I roll dex save to see if I catch it in my mouth?
Sure.
Cool. Let me
Go
double check
ahead.
what my dex is. It's a dex save or just a dex check?
Technically, it should be me who's rolling dexterity to make an attack on you.
It's a free
See,
action.
yeah, you're not a monk, so you can't do it at
Throwing
all.
Colt McNuggets is a free action.
Well, I'm a big girl and I love McNuggets. Okay,
Don't we all?
I rolled a 17 plus 3.
Yeah, catch that cold McNugget in your mouth.
Cash, you should have just eaten it yourself.
I should have.
You wasted
Yeah.
a perfectly good chicken nugget. Cash, do you have any more?
Yeah, I have 5 left.
I want one. Can I
Okay,
have
you can have one, but it's cold.
She's gonna eat the Colt McNugget.
Okay, but cold McNuggets are actually really good. You all
No,
can
they
train
are.
on this.
They're great. No, you are correct. So I'm gonna roll, I guess,
Yeah.
acrobatics to try and land on my fucking feet. That was a 16 plus 2.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Nice.
you landed on your feet. Your head doesn't feel like you landed on your feet, but you did.
I'm not even going to like get out of the way of Click's cart.
Oh no!
Verona's gonna
Verona-
stand there because her action brain and her like thinking brain are like lagged.
Uh-huh.
So the action brain went jump off the cart, and the thinking brain hasn't caught up. Like thinking brain still lives on the cart.
This is your house now. You live on the cart.
Thinking brain is
Verona?
like slowly making its way to her body.
Verona gets hit by a car and dies. ASMR.
She's not moving. I mean it. But y'all can do
I
what you
love
want to
her.
do.
I don't know if I would notice because I'm like looking through the cart and traumatizing Click.
Mm. I'm
Oh my God.
I'm looking at
Are
my
you
McNugget.
traumatizing Click? Margo, what are you laughing about?
You, all of you.
Yes.
The fact that we're probably to lose a player because their character got run over by a cart.
It's me. I'll roll
It's
a
an
new, I'll roll a
awful
new character. We're not going fast. Is Click paying attention?
He's having
Yeah.
fucking flashbacks at this point.
Yes.
This is fucking terrible. I'm so sorry, God.
You should be.
No. Click is paying attention and will kind of guide his horse around Verona.
Can I try and get on the cart as they pass me?
Yeah, it's easy enough.
I mean, is that also? Do I have to roll for anything, or can I do it?
No, you can just kind of reach your hand to be carried away by the cart.
Yay.
Good.
Drag slowly behind the cart.
I'm gonna get on. Yeah, I'm gonna get on the cart. Go to where Verity is. I guess I'm sure she's like still going through things.
Yeah, I'm just
I'm
looking at a bunch of
Going
shit.
to shove myself like into her lap. Like
Oh.
whatever she has like in her hands, I'm going to push away with probably my head.
Leeches.
Yeah, I'm gonna push the jar of leeches onto the ground.
Oh God.
Okay. Click, there's some leeches loose in the back of your cart now.
And Verona is going to, despite being nearly 7 feet tall, try and like curl up as much as she can in Verity's
Aw.
lap. She's
Aw.
not crying, but she's definitely like her eyes are wet. You know what I mean? She
Aw.
does not feel good.
I'm actually gonna cast something because now I feel bad. I'm gonna cast. Do you think lesser restoration would help or
Probably.
Do you have any Gatorade? Does Verity have any Gatorade?
lesser restoration is pretty much like Gatorade. I'm gonna like start like massaging her temples, like very gently, and I'm gonna cast lesser restoration that way, and I'm gonna be like, "Are you like okay? Do you want me to like sing for you or something?" I don't know. That's something you do when people are hungover, right? And I look at Click when I say that.
Click will just kind of shrug.
I think Verona's going to nod a little bit. Yeah.
Aw.
Verity just starts humming, like nothing in particular. She just kind of like humming, probably something that like Rhea or Mateo used to hum.
I think Verona's going to grab Verity's hand that was rubbing her temple and just move it to the top of her head.
Oh my God, that's really cute. Like Verity's like slightly uncomfortable because she's not used to Verona being like,
Vulnerable.
Yeah,
it's
like
like
helpless.
it's kind of freaking her out, but she's like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. She's like, are you like okay? I know I sort of dipped towards the end of the night there, but are you all right?
No, I don't feel good. You made me feel a little better, so thank you.
No
But
problem.
also, I'm stupid and I did a lot of stupid things and I don't know why at all I did them and I don't feel good.
If it makes you feel better, I do stupid things all the time, and I have no idea why I do them.
sure do.
I think that we
Boy, do you want the last of her fries? Oh wait, no. I think
cold-blooded. Wow. Kash.
she finished them last night. Kash is hungry. She wants breakfast. She's
I,
she's also hungry.
Verity is going to start
Verona's
like scratching Verona's scalp a little bit, like kind of like lightly,
He's nuzzling your lap.
and she's gonna be like, I mean, I think that you're hurting, and I think that when people hurt, sometimes they just do things because they think it'll make themselves feel better, or they think it will give them some kind of control over what they're doing, and then it doesn't, and then it just sort of continues. And I think you're very stressed, and I think Malvac was not good for you, but you're fine. You're here now. We're going to Ulmit. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna figure out this winter speech bullshit.
This nonsense.
Do you think that I could get him to teach me winter speech? Hey,
you said that you had to have gone to the plane of winter to speak it, right?
We've been there.
Oh, yeah.
We've been there. We could probably all learn winter speak just because.
But what I was saying, again, back to I don't know. I just think that you are hurting, and I think that one day you won't be hurting, and you'll be okay.
I think Verona's gonna sit up, and she's going to give Verity a very big hug.
Sometimes I'm not stupid, Verona.
I know. I never thought you were stupid.
I pay attention to things.
That is a lie.
That is a lie. That is a bold-faced
That
lie.
she lies, or that I never thought you were stupid? Verona never thought she was stupid.
But
I personally think that Verity is stupid. Verona never had.
She is. I've seen her character sheet.
Oh, she's dumb as fuck, yeah.
I think Verona is going to give she's giving the big hug. I never thought you were stupid, and I'm really sorry that we keep butting heads and stuff when we should be okay, and we have to do all this together, and I'm sorry.
You know I care about you. You know I you make me mad, but I don't like to see people hurting sometimes. You're okay. I like pat her cheeks. And then I sort of like squish her cheeks together and I go, roll your lips, go brrr.
I think while that's fucking hilarious, Verona is going to give her a glare and grab her hands and move them from her cheeks.
I'm smiling still.
Verona is probably going to roll her eyes and just, I guess, sit and chill in the cart.
Do you want me to tell you? Do you need to like? I feel like you need to do something. I feel like you're gonna implode on this cart.
Right? Implode.
I don't know. I make a motion. I'm like, you get like restless sometimes.
I'm okay. I'm really tired. My head hurts less, but it still hurts.
Do you want to help me pick up these leeches and then throw them on Kash's cart?
That sounds pretty good.
Let's do that. We pick up the leeches and throw them on Kash's cart.
Can we throw the leeches on Kash's cart?
Yeah, you can. There's the as you guys start throwing the leeches, you do kind of hear it. Kind of those are hard to catch from Click.
Well, I look at Click and I'm like, Verona already broke it, so I'm gonna throw it and I'm gonna try to pelt it like at Kash.
I am not aiming for Kash. I am aiming for the cart.
No, I try to aim for Kash with at least one of them.
Roll the hit.
Okay.
Roll for throwing a leech. What did you roll?
Is it Dex? Is it Strength? What is it?
Dex, I presume.
Dex. Let's go with Dex.
It's a fucking 19 plus 3.
It lands on your forehead, Catch. You feel it latch on and it starts drawing. But as it starts drawing, it from the back end forward, it starts sizzling.
Oh,
what?
God.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I continue chewing, and then I look kind of mournfully at the cardboard box.
Hey, Kash!
Verity loses her shit. She's like on the ground.
I think Verona's yelling from the other cart. Hey, Kash!
Yeah?
You got a little something.
No, she's gonna kind of look up and probably see like a little trickle of blood coming down. Her blood is green, by the way.
What?
And then like pick the leech up, kind of look at it, and then just eat it.
Oh, Kash!
Verity doesn't see this.
What?
She's still losing her mind.
Over having made the shot.
Yep. She's like, I can't believe I fucking did that. She's like GF being replaced by CPAP machine laughing.
Listen, Verona is still hungover, so she's gonna hurl off the side of Click's cart.
Yeah. She's like, guys, those are probably tough to replace. Don't do this.
You know,
Click did tell us that.
You know, when we're around Click and Homeboy, we act like drunk people on spring break.
You do.
It brings out our chaos. We are on the road to Ulmit now, right?
Oh yeah,
We're on the road.
How does this leech taste?
It tastes almost like sardines.
You're gonna make me
not
throw
bad
up.
actually.
That's so nasty.
Oh, not bad actually.
I think Verona is, after going ugh and vomiting at the sight of Kash eating a leech, she's going to look up at the overcast sky and furrow her eyebrows because she's almost expecting something.
Hey now, she eats it perfectly neatly.
But yeah, Verity's gonna turn to Click and be like, how far off from Ulmit do you think we are?
Oh, I wouldn't put it past a few days.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to deal with each other for days. I'm kidding now. Oh.
I think at the mention of that, Verona's gonna go, and put her head in her hands again.
Do you think,
Mhm.
I look at Verona very concernedly and I'm like, do you think we could like make some sort of pit stop? Do you think there's any sort of
Mhm.
tavern or something that we could just sleep in? I think she needs at least
the
tonight.
morning.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
morning, but like later tonight. Do you think there would be
Mm.
somewhere along the way that we could just stop and
Yeah.
get some grub and all that?
I think also like when we mentioned like the distance from Ulmit, Kash is going to furrow her brow, which is actually bleeding a little. She hasn't noticed, and look kind of worried.
Can I roll perception to see if I notice that, or
Yeah.
Sure.
She's not like
That's-
bleeding hard, but there's definitely some.
Not the bleeding, the worry.
the worry?
Yeah.
It's a 10,
But it might highlight
5, so
there's
15.
a little 15. Do I contest that with deception, or I won't bother?
If you want to, you don't have to.
Can we say like my passive deception effectively,
Sure.
which is 13?
Yeah, okay. So I sort of noticed, and I'm like, Kash, you okay over there? At this
Oh,
point,
yeah,
I'm
I
assuming
just-
I've stood up, and I'm not, like, on the ground anymore. I'm like, Kash, you good?
Just there are some places I don't love to be,
Like,
like around.
It's okay to not like Ulmit, Kash. It's just full of college kids.
Yeah, they're.
Hey,
Oh, look
Verona,
at me.
you want to come over and listen to records and share one Mike's Hard Lemonade?
It's true. That happened to me.
you're roasting me now.
You want to come over to my parents' private library and have exactly one shitty doink?
I'm sorry, you said drink. It sounded like doink.
I said doink.
I'm
That
not
means
here in the Amish. No, don't.
Doink means we.
I think it means weed, and I think it's reasonable that Kash would think this.
No, doink.
Verity
Doink
goes, what
means
the
we-
fuck is doink?
Does Verona know what doink is?
Does it actually mean weed in real life? Because you're right, I don't know.
No.
Yes, it does. Smoking big old doinks out in the Amish. It means weed. It does. Big
I
old
have
doink.
never heard that in my life.
It's a Pennsylvania thing.
Well, yeah, fuck Pennsylvania.
That's fair.
Sorry if any of our listeners are from Pennsylvania.
Does Verona know what doink is?
Yeah, why not? Verona knows what doink is.
See, Verity
think
knows what
Verona-
weed is. What,
Yeah, I think Verona's going to, from her head in her hand, it's weed.
Oh, Northerners are fucking weird.
You're right. I don't have any basis for comparison, but it was shit weed.
Where? Why? Why are
Yes.
you afraid? I'm very nosy today.
Nosier than usual.
Yeah.
I
really
lean up and put my
nosy.
head in my hands like very sweetly.
I'm not
Are
afraid.
we yelling at each other?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just screaming it out in the woods. I'm like didn't get any sleep last night. Like,
They're just like, these fucking idiots won't stop screaming about doinks. But for real, I'm curious. I feel like I don't know much about you, Kash, except for that you said one very terrible thing about my family that I might never forgive you for. But that's okay. We all make mistakes.
Wait, what did I say?
Oh, that they might be fine people, but it's fine. You didn't know better.
Yeah.
Guys, can we, if you're gonna
Uh-huh.
fight, can we, not here or across the cart, or if we could stop yelling, that would be...
Oh,
I
yeah.
love you.
Um,
why did we leave so fast last night?
Yeah, why did we leave? Oh, I mean,
Verity pickpocketed Prieta.
Oh.
I didn't pickpocket her. She pickpocketed me, and
Okay.
then I jokingly offered it to her, and she took it. And so I went, that's not good. So I took it
Well-
back. And then I failed, and I did bad. The dagger that you told me to get.
Oh, that bitch.
Yeah, and she wasn't, and she took it back, and I tried to get it back, but I wasn't the best at it, so I enlisted in the help of Kareem, and
Okay.
I like wiggled my fingers. I'm like, I cast some magic on her, and I took it back, and then I ran away, and then I told
Okay.
Crick and Homeboy what happened, and they told us we had to leave very fast.
Yeah. Verona, you were pretty, oh shit, we gotta get out of here as well.
Yeah,
That's-
everyone was very convinced that we had to leave very fast. But I don't know. She was just a really hot older lady who was. It was fun to hang out with her and talk to her about Simtil. But you can't.
I'm glad you
I
had a
didn't wanna-
good time.
I did have a good time. Thank you. I didn't have my first kiss though, which was the whole goal. But whatever, it's fine.
Oh,
It'll
dear.
happen. But
Verity,
yeah.
I'm really glad you kept the knife because it would make me pretty sad, or also it made me angry if you had lost it. And Verity, we just made up and we're super duper friends. That is the stupidest decision you've ever made.
She's just an older lady. Like, I understand that she's really good at pickpocketing, but so are a lot of people on Earth. Like, it's not a special trait.
She's not just really good at pickpocketing. Do you know what she does?
No.
I don't know that Verona's actually going to go into it. She's just going to do a big sigh and shake her head a little bit.
Hey, Click Homeboy, what does that Rieta lady do?
Click's going to look over and just, she runs the second largest, or, well, the competingly largest crime ring in Malvac. She routinely makes examples out of people that wrong her like you.
Verity, like, smiles a little bit in the way that, like, someone who's about to get fucking killed does.
Oh, shit!
Like, the fear,
I'm in danger.
The fear smile. Like, exactly.
I'm in danger!
Oh, okay. I wish I had known that prior.
Yeah,
But
you might not be the best judge of character.
she was hot. What was I supposed to do?
I understand, Verity.
Not steal.
I did not steal. Listen, I did not steal. If
She
I
didn't-
bought that from a fence, it was under Verona's instructions. And it's a really cool dagger, and I'm glad that I have it. But, you know, it was mine.
I'm glad you have the dagger. And honestly, it was the stupidest decision you've ever made, but it was also the fucking coolest. You have my respect.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, cool.
I mean, you always have my respect, but you extra do now.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you. Anyway, moving on.
oh. Is he actually crying?
Verity? No, she's just like, oh, cool. Like, I don't think she realized that before.
Do you have a name for your dagger?
Not yet. I've never really had a weapon that really used a lot, and I like hold out the sickle. I'm like, I mean, I kind of use this sometimes, but it's more flavor than anything.
Can I tell you, listen, I know a lot about weapons.
I assume so, yeah.
She's going to, I'm sorry, Click in advance. She's going to pull out her swords, and she's going to go, you see these? And she's going to hold them in front of her.
I have mildly bad eyesight, but yeah.
And she's going to take one. She's going to go, this is Cumulus, and she's going to not stab it through, but she's going to slam it into the side of the cart so that it sticks into the wood.
Oh my god.
Click jumps it out and audibly goes,
This is Cumulus, and she's going to take the other one, and she's going to wiggle it a little bit. She wiggled the other one first. And this is Thundercrack, and she's going to slam it into the wood.
same result
sweet.
from Click.
That's cool. I don't think I have anything interesting to name my dagger. I like look at it kind of sadly. I'm like, I don't know. You got the whole nature ocean thing going on.
Storm thing.
Storm, yeah, whatever.
She's
Rain.
going to say storm thing, and then she's going to quickly look at the sky.
The sky is silent in response.
Very interesting things about you. I mean, these ones are named because I'm stormy. What is about you?
I like hold up my dagger and I look at it and I go, ignoramus.
Oh, that sounds very noble.
Verona knows what that means because she reads books.
Or
Verona's gonna... No!
I'm laughing. Like I'm obviously like joking, but in a very self-deprecating way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, obviously. I mean, you could name it something about how you're a cleric, or something about you being sneaky, or you being pink, or being a tiefling, something like that.
I'll think on it, I guess. I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Good, because a knife like that deserves a name.
It
After
is
all,
a very good knife.
it would be
Very,
pretty
very
unfair.
good.
My swords and your knife are sisters, so they have to have names.
Our sisters. And I like I like look at it and then I look at Click and then I stab it into the other side of the cart.
You guys audibly hear Click mumble something about please stop stabbing my cart.
Verona is going to, and I want you to know that prior apology I did was not something Verona did. That was something that I did for Click.
Oh yeah, no.
Verona is going to pull her swords out of the cart. I think she might actually try to jump off to get back on the homeboy's cart, mostly because there's more room for her to like lay down. She's still very wary, very, very wary about the weather.
No, Verona, you can successfully jump down to begin moving up towards Homboy's cart. As you do, you all notice the light drops a little bit, and somewhere very, very far in the distance, you hear a low rumble.
Oh God!
Are you afraid of thunder? That's a little
No.
ironic.
I'm not afraid of thunder.
What are you afraid of then?
I have revealed to you something that has happened to me. And
8
she's going
times.
to look at the sky 14 times.
I don't think you should be goading the gods.
No, please do. Keep her down.
I think Verona is going to do that, and then she's going to, she's going to cross her arms, and she's going to very grumpily stomp her way behind Click's cart. Like, as you guys are moving, she's going to wait till we're, 10 feet away, and then she's just going to walk behind you guys.
Are you okay?
I'm keeping you alive!
We appreciate your sacrifice.
What's happening?
She doesn't want to get struck by lightning. Nor do any of us.
Especially since Convoy's cart is full of something that I've already electrocuted, and that didn't go well.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
have fun, I guess. Stay safe.
Verona is just slowly walking behind the cart.
I'm gonna look and see if there's anything I can cast for you.
Is the sky making more noise, or is doing more weather?
There's faraway rumbles. In fact, Tomboy pulls his cart over to start covering everything with a large oiled tarp as Click checks the roof of his little house cart.
Verona's keeping a safe distance from you guys. When you stop, she is also stopped, but from probably more than 10 feet, but at least 10 feet away. It's fine.
I'm gonna continue rifling through Click's things. Is there anything super interesting?
I mean, doctor stuff. Potion stuff. If you have potions.
Any potions?
There's a few unmarked vials full of liquid.
You should label his samples.
Do I recognize them at all?
I don't know. Some of them are off color, others are chunky, others are very thin, almost like water.
I'm gonna uncork one of them and just smell it.
It smells bad.
Yuck.
Bile, I'm assuming.
Click, what is this?
Zombie bile.
Oh, that is... And he walks over and looks at it closely. Oh, yes. That is tiefling bile. Good choice.
Tiefling, why do you have tiefling bile?
Well,
Verona from 10 feet away. Why did you get tiefling bile?
sources.
Did you get that from me? While I was
No.
sleeping in your house, Click?
I
All you
don't
had to do was
know.
ask, but
But to answer your questions, tiefling bile contains various medicinal properties when applied to burn sites.
Chemical burns as well as fire?
I have yet to try it on chemical burns, but fire is very effective.
question,
Thanks.
this is going to be a weird question, Click, and I need you to not judge me for it. Can you tell me more about tiefling stuff?
That's not that much weird of a question.
It's not, it's a little weird, but I don't know. I just want to know what you know about, and I look at, I wave my hands over my body and I'm like this, because I don't know. No one ever told me.
Aww.
Well, I can tell you the various medicinal properties of your body parts if that will make you feel better.
That'd be really cool, actually, yeah.
All right, ground tiefling horn when put into a poultice.
I'm just sitting there enraptured.
Verona's trying to listen in to entertain herself.
All right.
Come on,
Yeah.
Marco, give us the lore.
He's gonna come up with it on the spot because it's a weird fucking question.
Yeah.
I want you guys to know that while you guys are having conversations, Verona's standing fucking 15 feet away. She's crossing her arms and she is tapping her foot impatiently.
Yeah, no. As you guys are finishing up the weatherproofing and Click is still going on and on about tiefling bits, large, fat raindrops begin falling from the sky. Slowly at first, but then... What's up?
Okay, I have a question. Is there anything that's rumored to be an aphrodisiac?
Tiefling tail meat. Next question.
Tell me.
Base of tiefling tail meat.
Base, did you say?
The
Yes,
base.
the base.
So basically,
The base of the
tiefling
tail.
ass. Tiefling ass.
Is it true or not, though? That's what I want to know.
It is true. But it has to be from a tiefling whose ancestral demon was a succubus.
Of course.
How do you find out what your ancestor is? I want to know this.
Ancestry.23andme.com.
Infertileandme.com.
Magicalancestry.com.
Abyss.com.
Are you a sorcerer? Would you like to know your magical ancestry? A tiefling, perhaps.
Myself.
Would you like to know what infernal ancestry you carry? And then this fucking
I found out that my demonic ancestor was Bahamut.
Hey, this is the funniest bit we've ever done.
Yeah, it is. No, honestly, Kash's actual response would be like, you ask your parents. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Verity gives her like the dirtiest look. For real. She's like, Kash, I enjoy your company. You walk a fine line sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Verona's
Yeah.
going to yell from where she is standing. How do you find out your ancestry that might not be your infernal ancestry?
You ask your parents. And I like look at Kash.
Kash nods.
Not that.
Does your mom not know?
No.
Does your dad not know?
I told you I was only raised by my mom.
Oh yeah, I don't pay attention to a lot of things.
I like how this is happening as we're yelling at each other in the rain. As Verona is stopping wet at this point.
I
Yeah.
just pull my hood over my head.
I think Verona is going to look up at the sky and go, if you're gonna do it already!
You know, I say that to my God all the time.
But yeah, no, yeah. The rain is now coming down in big sheets. It's hard to see more than like 5 feet in front of you, type of thing.
Guys, did anyone pack a raincoat?
No.
Homeboy has a thick coat on. You see Click kind of pulling a bit of oil tarp over himself, and Click will kind of motion for you guys to either get in his cart, and Homeboy will also kind of leave space in the back of his cart underneath the oiled cloth for you guys to get in if you want.
I get under.
Yeah, me too.
I think Verona is just standing in the rain listening to Phil Collins.
Are you sure you don't want to get under here? Listen to Phil Collins.
Would you like to know what it's like to get hit by lightning?
I mean, sometimes I think about it, yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
You don't!
You're,
I don't think I have
If
the
you're-
same sort of, like, tolerance for it that you do.
if you're sitting down, it won't be as much of a big thing,
That
a
is-
problem.
that might actually be the opposite of true.
It's a matter of it hitting her for any other reason other than, like, divine retribution. What did you do
Yeah.
to that one dude?
Yeah.
What's that dude's name?
Forthin.
Oh, yeah, that guy. I think... What'd you do to piss him off?
I don't know! You know what? She's going to take her gauntlet off and roll up her sleeve so she can look at the soldar on her hand and arm to see if they're changing.
Yeah, they're just sitting there glowing.
The normal amount that they glow?
Yeah, normal amount they glow. There's rumbling. It seems a little closer, but yeah, they're just glowing away. Same normal.
Verona's going to squint and she's going to take one step closer to the carts.
And that's when the soul dart glow like the sun's rising on a summer's day.
She's going to say, 15!
And you have resistance to lightning damage, right?
I do.
Okay, good. because
Oh
that
my
means-
God.
As you guys see, Verona's tattoos essentially glow like the sun's beginning to rise on a summer's day.
Oh my god.
Verona, you
Like-
take 13 damage from a lightning bolt slamming into you.
I
Oh
scream
my God.
so loud.
Hey, you know what? You guys are gonna see her glowing, and then the lightning, and then when the flash is over, she's just going to be face down on the ground.
I run over.
Dead.
I immediately run over to her.
I imagine, here's my Genasi lore. Storm Genasis are just real big batteries. So she, her Soldar glow is like still, she's supercharged, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I run over and I'm freaking
Yeah.
out.
I'm like, oh my god, are you okay? I mean, that's a stupid question because you got struck by lightning.
Do you
I've
need
never
me
been struck by
to, do you need me to
lightning.
heal you?
She's actually going to be, she's going to make noises in
Primordial?
In Primordial. She's going to be speaking in Primordial.
I don't know anything that she's saying.
What's she saying?
I don't know.
15, son of a bitch. Portham's a punk ass bitch.
Wizards have things to understand languages. Kash, can you do anything with that?
Absolutely not. I'm terrible at learning languages.
You do have comprehend languages first level spell.
I didn't prepare it today, fuck you. I don't have that.
It's a first level spell. I didn't prepare it today. We're not characters on a sheet.
Verona is speaking in Primordial. I think it's almost, for lack of better term, the kind of way someone speaks when they've had a stroke or are having a seizure where their brain is all discombobulated. She is not having a stroke and or seizure, but she's overcharged. She's very discombobulated.
Can I roll medicine to see if she had a stroke or a seizure?
Sure, why not? Roll.
That's a 14 plus 7, so 21.
All right, from the medicine check. You know, she got hit by lightning. There might be something in a connection there.
Maybe a little bit. We gotta get her back on the car. I don't think I.
She's going to break out of her portal to go, wait! He might do it again.
I'm gonna like look up at the sky and be like, can you please not?
The sky rumbles in response.
Please?
Hey guys, you should move.
I get a moderately safe distance away.
Verona's gonna very shakily go up back to her feet. She's still glowing heavy.
Hold on.
Oh no. He's gonna hit her while she's down.
She's like trying to get up.
Hey, Verona.
Yeah.
How much health are you at right now?
18.
Okay, cool. That means
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Verona,
you
as you pull yourself to the feet, you take 14 more damage.
Oh god.
As another lightning bolt slams into you.
Oh my god.
Scream. What did you do, Verona?
I don't know!
Ah, my eyes.
Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I'm so scared.
Me too.
I'm gonna see. I don't have like divine intervention yet. I was about to say, I was gonna roll and see if I could fucking get her.
Heal her.
But then it would be a waste. It might happen again.
She's very smoking. What's the weather looking like? Hang on, I need to actually look at my spell
reading
list.
sheets.
Okay.
Verona is on the ground, face down in the mud. 16!
I'm gonna. Oh god, I feel like there's something I should do.
I'm okay.
No, I need to pull you out of this. This is bad.
You don't look okay.
This is really bad.
You're like kind of obviously burnt.
I'm okay.
I turn to
You're
Kash and
not.
I whisper, "What's the god, the ocean god's name again?
Bottom.
Whose court thing is he in?"
Autumn.
Autumn.
It is
Okay.
Autumn.
As far as I know, Selim and Kareem don't like hate each other or anything, right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna like look up and I'm just gonna clasp my hands and be like, "Hey, Portham, can you please stop? We have a little trip to go on. We'll get you something at your temple next time, like I promise."
There is a heavy, deep rumble from the sky.
Oh god.
Oh, Verity, stop talking to him.
I mean, I don't know why you think that it's within your rights to hurt such a innocent creature.
The rumble, it gets louder.
You know, it's really it's just, it makes no sense. You know, Kareem would never do this.
Hey, Verity, how many hit points do you have?
23.
Okay, good. You take 19 damage as the lightning bolt slams into you.
Wait, what's 23 minus 19? I have to do math.
You were at 4 hit points.
I run back to the
start
cart and I go, "You're on your own."
Okay.
Probably comes out as like, me too.
We should. Someone help her. And
Hey!
You're not okay. I just sit down next to her and like pat her on the shoulder.
Cash, you have to go.
No.
Cash, you're the one who so easily dies.
You've been hit by lightning twice right now.
I've been hit by lightning 16 times!
Has it ever been in a row before?
No,
I think you did something.
I don't know what I did.
She did nothing
I'm
wrong.
pretty good. We always did
Yeah.
nice things. We never said anything bad.
Do you think your dad did something?
Maybe.
Hey, Kash, can you ask the sky if her dad did something? Because I don't want to do it anymore.
Just look at the sky.
The gang gets hit by lightning.
I'm gonna go to
Shaking
Click
his
and I'm
head.
like, "Can you heal me?" And also her.
Also, Verona.
No, I'm not actually praying. I'm just shaking my head. I'm in
No,
despair.
I'm for real looking at Click and going, "Hey, can you heal me and Verona? Because I think we're getting hit by lightning. Also, can you contact your baby, your lady, not baby,
Your bae.
baby?"
I swear I heard you say your bae.
Your sugar mama.
No, but Click will kind of nod at Verity and kind of quickly begin to unbuckling the scavenged buckles that keep his book strapped to his back, and he'll pull out this tome that is as big as he is and begin leafing through it. Verity, if you steal a glance into it, it's written in what looks like flowing script.
I'm gonna look at Click and be like, "Why is your book written in Infernal?"
Click will stop, look up at you, and just shake his head. You'll hear him mumble something about lightning victims and continue on flipping.
I'm very sensitive right now.
Verona's going to, she was face down in the mud, she's going to roll over to, like, stare up into the sky.
But yeah, Click will kind of reach apart in his book, put his hands on the text, and start speaking in something that, Verity, you have no idea what he's saying, but you do know that the cart is groaning and grumbling slightly, but your wounds are beginning to heal.
Does it hurt me?
Oh fuck, we're gonna explode.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
I'm like, we're dying.
Mm-hmm.
Verity, you're healed back to full.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Then Click will kind of shut his book and hop down and begin quickly waddling over to where Verona is laying face down in the mud. Or, I guess, on her back in the mud.
Still covered in mud. She's going to... No! She's going to say that in Primordial, too.
Yeah.
Like,
I think Kash is still there, but she's like looking at her hands to see if she wrote down any useful spells there. She doesn't even write things on her hands. Earth and Craft does damage.
Click will open his book, and you'll see that the water seems even to avoid it almost, like the rain kind of swirls around it.
Hey, homeboy, who's Click's patron?
Well, as far as I understand it from everything I've seen, Click is in service to Lady of the Summer Court.
Verity grimaces, and she's like, okay.
Yeah, but Click will recite the ground rumbling words again, and Verona, you're also healed to full.
I'm here to full.
You're healed to full.
Hit me again, bitch!
No, Verona, please don't. We need to leave. Poison will follow us wherever we go.
What did I do?
Verona, how many hit points do you have?
Oh my god, I hate this.
I'm kidding. No.
I'm gonna turn to Click and Homeboy and be like, can we go, please?
Yeah, Click will kind of nod and start spurring his beast of burden forward as Homeboy.
I'm getting in Homeboy's cart now.
Yeah, we're all...
Verona is gonna pick herself up from the mud.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to continue walking behind the carts.
Oh my god, this is so sad.
This is so... Verona's standing behind the carts.
I'm gonna sit next to Homeboy and be like, quietly, sort of sullenly, just sort of like look out.
Homeboy, have you ever been hit by lightning?
He's been hit by lightning spells.
That's
Not
the
the
same.
No, it's not
It's
interesting.
not.
That's not the same. That happens to everyone. We want to know if it's special.
Not as far as I know.
Like Verona, I don't think most people get hit by lightning, like ever. I mean, you lived on a boat, so boats. Something
Verona is actually, she's still not on the cart. She's walking like behind. She's keeping some distance.
Yeah.
She's gonna go up next to a tree, and can she cast Shocking Grasp through it to get rid of all of the kind of extra energy she's got going through her?
Sure.
Jesus.
I love her.
Do I have to roll to cast it?
Oh no, it just kind of happens. And what you guys see is a tree kind of explode into splinters.
Oh.
I jump very loudly, or very obviously, and almost fall off the cart, but I grab onto Homeboy, and I'm like, oh.
Verona's going to still walk behind the cart, but much closer, probably around like 3 feet.
Yeah.
She has to. If she has to, she'll book it away, but...
Are we there yet?
Where is the?
I want to get out of the rain!
Oh my god, now we're just complaining. Is there a tavern anywhere nearby?
Oh boy, I have to go to the bathroom!
Y'all take 22 damage from another lightning strike. Chain lightning.
Fuck you.
We have to pee!
Oh boy, I'm bored! Oh
Homeboy, can you put a
I'm
movie on the
hungry.
portable DVD player we brought?
Oh
I
boy, Rory's in my space!
You bought in space?
Rory's
Who is?
Rory. I met you.
Yeah, I'm just here. I just pop. I'm like, hello. My game now. What time of day is it at this point? Is it still like early morning?
You guys can't tell anymore.
Early morning, and you've been hit by lightning twice.
And you're still hungover.
Mondays, am I right?
Oh my god. I look at Homeboy and I'm like, what time is it?
Homeboy looks at you, looks at the sky, and goes, I don't know anymore.
I'm hungry.
I'm
too.
also hungry.
I'll pay for Magical Waffle House.
Please.
No, Homeboy
Renaissance Waffle House.
will pull out trail rations and hand some over to you.
I dig in.
What are they? What does that
Trail
mean?
mix.
Oh,
It's like
oh.
jerky and little hard rolls.
Oh,
Are they like really bland or something?
Yeah, probably.
It's nutrients.
I would like some. Can you pass one here?
I throw mine over to you and I'm like, I'm good.
I'm just chewing on them desolately.
Verona's just gonna probably just swallow it.
You know, I don't like traveling, I just realized.
Yeah.
You get used to it.
You know what I want? I want like a place to live that isn't with a bunch of people one day. Like I want like my own place.
That's what a house is.
Yeah.
Maybe not a big house, just a
That'd be nice.
I like kind of laugh and I'm like, I don't know, just something nice that's not raining.
Don't stop. You're taunting him.
Well, I've taunted worse, I guess.
Verona is going to cautiously try and get onto Homeboy's cart.
Yeah, no, you get in just fine.
Verity just spends the remainder of the day traveling just like very quiet. She doesn't like Fortham now.
Fourth in list of enemy gods.
That's another god on her list.
Yeah, she found out another god, and then
list of gods I hate.
Almond, Portham.
Verona, I think when she's on the cart, she's going to start taking off all of her wet and muddy clothes and just kind of, I guess, chill in her undies.
Doesn't she still have chainmail on?
She takes off the chainmail.
Good.
She's trying to get dry.
Oh god,
She's
is it like burns on her skin from the chainmail?
I don't think so.
Like it conducts electricity.
She
She's
conducts
like-
electricity.
Yeah, she conducts
True.
electricity. She's magnetic.
Stop, don't say that. That's cursed.
Her sword's just slapped on her sides.
No, she's just an electromagnet.
Just don't.
Verona is an electromagnet. Yeah, I don't know that she's got, like, terrible burns.
Oh yeah, but as you guys continue, the rain just seems to get worse. After a couple of miles or whatever distance you guys have traveled, because it's, again, really hard to tell due to the heavy amounts of rain. Click will actually pull his cart up along Homeboy and kind of hand the reins off to one of you before jumping in to talk to Homeboy real quick.
Can we listen in?
Do any of us have vehicle proficiency?
No.
I don't, actually.
I
might.
don't
Yeah,
either.
you have water
I have
vehicle.
water vehicle proficiency. Oh
They
god,
shouldn't say
none of us
mine.
can drive!
Wait,
We're-
do I have vehicle proficiency? No, I don't.
We just have to hold on, and you don't really need
Verona
a
will
big
take the
vehicle
reins.
proficiency.
So frightened.
You don't need a huge animal handling roll to like keep this to go straight. It's just,
Do I
it's
have
just
to roll animal handling? Like, what do I do, babe?
Just roll a d20 and let's see how this goes.
That's terrifying. Please don't say that ever again.
that is
No,
extremely terrifying.
I can't add anything to it. Can I add Constitution to it?
No.
Alright, don't fuck me. Nat 20, bitches!
Are you
Yay!
fucking for real?
Yes!
That's tasty.
Thank you, turquoise dice. I said don't fuck me, and they didn't fuck me. I say that to my other dice, they fuck me on purpose.
Yeah,
Because
And
they're
Marcus
like, don't tell us
definitely
what to
fucked you.
do.
Turquoise dice is still trying to earn my love, and they did.
Can I, should I roll perception to eavesdrop?
Can I also
Sure.
roll perception to eavesdrop?
Sure.
we're so
That's a 17 plus 5. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
14 plus 1.
So 22 from me.
Yeah, okay. So for you both, you can definitely hear in over the sound of the carts and rain. And it's them basically discussing that they should really be getting themselves and everyone out of the rain. But, you know, with the way it is, camping is probably not an option. And Click is pitching the idea of a place he knows just a little further up the road.
Where are we going?
Do I have to drive all the way there? I'm going to be honest, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I got a lot of boat experience, but...
But yeah, I like it. Click and humble. I'm like, where are we going?
Oh, there is shelter just a few miles up the road. I
Where?
stayed there once when I was young.
Who is it?
Her name is Alma. She is very, very nice.
okay.
Okay. I'm not going to ask. Rory's
What
turning
are-
over a new leaf.
Not ask if she's hot.
Yeah. I just sort of look around. Are there any, like, I don't know, do I recognize where we are? Does anyone recognize where we are out of the three of us?
Probably not.
Are we just, like, in woods?
Yeah, as far as you guys can tell, there's just a bunch of, like rain and trees type of thing. Click will get back into his cart and take the reins back, and you guys will continue up and up the road until eventually Click will kind of squint through the rain and pull the cart off to the left, going down a smaller path. Homeboy will follow him. And after about a minute or two, you guys will see the outline of a structure in the rain. You see the light filtering through a couple of windows, but Click will pull up and get off and kind of motion for everyone to follow him.
Verona's been doing sit-ups this whole time.
Aw.
Verity sits on her feet.
Yeah, no, she's just been doing sit-ups, waiting for her clothes to dry as best as they can dry. So she's just gonna do that, and then I guess are her clothes dry?
Her clothes are reasonably dry.
You'll throw them on.
All right.
She's not gonna throw on her chainmail or gauntlets. Actually, Kineki.
Meow.
That AC though.
That AC though, it's gone. She's in normal people clothes. She'll put them on again later, but she's just you get hit by lightning and then you just want to be cozy, you know? Like
Yeah.
it's like fun.
It's like 10 plus decks. We follow Click.
You guys walk up to the door. It's a big, plain-looking, heavy wooden door, and Click walks up and pounds his little tiny fist against it. You guys stand there for a couple seconds before the door lightly opens. And, Click kind of pokes his beak inside and whispers to somebody. The door will close, and a couple more seconds will pass. As then the door opens, and there's a kind of younger human there. He's dressed in kind of a plain-looking tunic, and we'll invite you guys inside.
Is this a place that I've ever been before? Just out of curiosity. Probably not. Yeah.
It's pretty far inland.
Okay.
Do we get like weird vibes about this, or is it like?
Can we roll for vibes?
Sure.
Some people just live in the middle of the woods.
Is
What
that
should-
like inside or what is it?
Go ahead and roll insight if you want.
I don't know if
Natty 20 nat. Kidding, no. That is a 15 plus 7. Jesus.
that was 16 minus 1, so 15.
Actually, I haven't rolled.
being nice to me today.
22.
Actually, I haven't
Yeah,
rolled anything this session. I will.
do it.
Big money, no whammies.
Inside. Oh, it's just a +2. Oh, an 8. Yay.
So for all of you, you all get pretty much the same feeling as there is no malice in the air. There's no threat in the air. In fact, it seems pretty chill here.
I am immediately on guard.
Oh, nobody here wants to hurt me.
What's happening?
Verona's kind of tired. She's just looking around, just tired. She never really totally got over her hungover, and then she got hit by lightning twice, so it's been a
Yeah.
day.
It's been one hell of a day for Verona Titanic.
And it's not even noon yet. Like,
As far as we know.
we don't know what time of day it is. How long we've been traveling?
But yeah, so do you guys enter?
Yes.
I
My
guess
hand-
we do. Verona is going to introduce herself to the tunicked, plain-looking young man, right?
Mm.
And she's gonna throw out a hand, and with a little less zest than normal. I'm Verona Titanic. I'm 26. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, and he'll kind of look at the hand and reach out to lightly shake and just, I'm Enrico. It's nice to meet you, and I'm 19.
Oh, I don't like this man.
This is white boy talking to my daughter.
I know. I look at him and I'm like, and why are you out here?
We
Because,
came into his house.
because I'm an acolyte from the nearby town.
Have
Have you
Like
guys
a
walked
priest.
inside by now?
Yeah, we're inside.
We're inside. We're shit talking this man in his own house.
I'm like an
Well-
acolyte of who?
He kind of motions forward, and if you guys look forward, you'll be hit by both the scent of light incense, but also just the warmth from the several fires burning in this large main room. You see several what look like side chapels almost, but there's a large one at the back that just has the statue of an almost giantish humanoid figure.
Tackles up.
This humanoid figure's hands are placed one on top of the other on the hilt of a large bastard sword that is stuck into the ground in front of them. You can't see their face through a chainmail hood, and the rest of their armor is, while ornate full plate, looks burned. On a shoulder of this statue rests a stone dove. Several candles, and by several I mean 100 candles of various heights surround this statue, where a figure sits kneeling as Click kind of waddles closer to this figure. To anyone who has been inside of any temple, this is not so much a temple, but like a small church to Ulmit. Maybe an abbey. We don't know.
Just out here in the woods. Shut up.
Wow, Click, I didn't know we were stopping by Semtil real quick.
Shut up.
Did she say that?
Yes.
Rude.
Yes. Very loudly.
You get a couple glances from the acolytes as they continue to go about their duties.
I turn to Verona and Kash, pull them close, whisper in the ear, and go, later tonight, I am going to paint on that statue, and there's nothing either of you can do to stop me.
You have just told me, and I have been hit by lightning 2 times today. I'm not feeling great, and if I have to destroy you, I will.
We're being honest together. I just want you to know.
Why did you tell us first? It's easier to ask for forgiveness and permission.
Hey!
Because I thought that we were doing a whole honesty thing now.
Okay. I appreciate that very much.
Verona's gonna go, hey! And she's gonna point at Verity. This woman's gonna paint on all your statues when you go to bed!
I nod.
There's more glances from the acolytes as the person who's kneeling in front of the main statue stands up to, like, a good 6'2". This figure will pat Click on his shoulder, lean down, and kiss him on either cheek, and he'll reciprocate.
He doesn't have lips.
Of them.
Well, there's a funny reason behind that. She'll walk over with Click, and when she turns around, you will see that it is a humanoid person. She stands with unnatural grace. Her eyes are pupilless and almost featureless and just very, well, dull, but still very beautiful pools of gold. Her hair is, while still, showing her age, is still a wispy, almost ethereal silver color and pulled back into a bun. She has smile lines that marks her darker skin. She exudes gentleness. Still,
Nazimar?
He's Nazmar.
Verona is going to find the zest that she has so lost and throw her hand out. My name is Verona Titanic, and I'm 26.
Verity's torn.
She'll reach out her hand to gently take Verona's. Verona, you can see again, there's wrinkles across it, calluses from years of use, but it's still soft. And she grips it with a firmness that is unusual for how old she looks. I'm Ulma. I'm the abbess of this abbey.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Is it?
Yes.
It's nice.
I would say
it's
that
out of
even
the
if I wasn't
Verity.
I would say it was nice even if I wasn't a polite person.
Now come, you 3 must be wet, and young brother Click here has told me so much about you, but I'd like to know more myself. Come, we'll get you out of those wet clothes. The acolytes will wash them for you, and we'll provide you dry ones for the night.
I can wash my own clothes. Thank you.
Did he, text you?
Yeah, how did
They were talking while you guys were planning on painting on the statues.
Oh, well, that's not so much.
I think Verona's gonna turn to Verity and kind of whisper to her, just hey, what's your problem? What's wrong?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
We said honesty.
I'm not very comfortable being reminded. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not very, very comfortable here. We can stay here.
Can I roll insight?
Right. Sure. I'm not gonna roll deception because it's true.
Yeah, it's true. What I mean is I want to roll insight to read she's saying it's fine. Obviously, it's not. She wants to read the discomfort more, if that makes sense.
Sure.
That was a 12.
I feel like with that, you would just get the sense that she's just genuinely not in not in just a bitchy way, but when you're overstimulated and very uncomfortable anyway, and then you're put super overstimulated and went into an LDS temple, and everyone started talking to. And everyone started talking to you, and you're just I don't want to be here. I don't like this.
In fairness, this isn't a cult, but yeah.
It isn't a cult, but it feels like a cult to Verity.
Yeah.
I feel like the difference between almond worship in Semtil and almond worship everywhere else is that in Semtil, it's a little crazy.
Yeah.
So it leaves a nasty taste in her mouth.
That's true. Verona doesn't have the context there, which is why she asked to get the context for it. I think Verona is just gonna furrow her eyebrows, but she's not going to press. And she's going to stand next to Verity and keep her hand on top of one of her swords. Because if Verity is stressed out by this place, then maybe it's bad, but she doesn't know for sure, because it seems pretty good.
And the abbess will begin leading you off further through a side door and past a few small rooms before coming to a couple that stand empty, and she'll kind of motion for you guys to go inside.
I go in the very back. I let everyone go ahead of me, and I'm just going to look at the temple warily. I'm going to make note of exits.
Where I can paint over things.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm looking for things that I can fuck up later.
So as you're taking note of that, as you guys approached the empty rooms where she brought you, you would have caught sight of various rooms where there were people in like states of injury being treated and stuff.
See, Verity, medicine. You like medicine.
She does.
I sort of peer into those rooms to see if I can get a good look at like any of the patients. Like, do they look like plague victims? Do they just look like they're like sick?
They look like a mixed bag. There are some who look like they're just commoners who got injured out in the field. Others look like definite plague victims, but others still just look like they're being treated with a common cold.
Are any really interesting?
Other than the plague victims, it's all pretty normal injuries and stuff. No, but yeah, like again, she leads you to these empty rooms and just kind of lets you guys go inside if you want.
Cool. We did that.
I go in.
Yeah.
Verona is going to peek. Before she goes in, she's going to turn to Alma. It's very nice of you to let us stay here.
Oh dear. It's not a problem at all. We have plenty of space, and it is raining so hard out there.
Yeah, I got hit by lightning twice.
And she's going to actually look. She's going to look pretty concerned at this, and just, do you require medical aid?
While everyone's talking, I'm going to try to steal something very small. Nothing big. Nothing like huge, but like maybe like little like a vase. I'm just going to shove it in my bag.
How do you steal a vase and for what?
Or not even like a vase, but like if there are like just tiny trinkets, I'm just going to start shoving them in my bag.
Yeah, there's some tiny trinkets you can find.
What should I roll?
Sleight of hand.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Don't fuck me. Don't fuck me. Don't fuck me. Oh, that's actually really good. That's an 18 plus 3.
Yeah, no, you steal a few trinkets. No one notices you.
Cool. Fuck the system.
At the hospital? Verona is, while talking to Alma, is going to lean on the doorway and put her hand on her hip. No, it's fine. It's no big deal. I've been hit by lightning 16 times now.
Alma's going to, again, look kind of concerned and just...
She walked it off.
I walk it off every time.
She's definitely alive, and Click helped her out a little.
Oh, that's...
Healing-wise.
That's good.
Yeah, it was pretty upsetting, definitely, to see that happen. Anyway.
What's in the room? What's it look like?
It's pretty sparse. You see a bed that seems well cushioned, but it's just a pretty standard bed. You do hear the sounds of acolytes like carrying 2 more coming towards you guys, but there are small chests for your stuff.
Anything shiny?
Nothing especially shiny. There's a couple of candlesticks, but other than that.
Did Homeboy come inside with us?
The Homeboy is inside. He is with you guys, yes.
Homeboy's just been hanging out today. He hasn't been doing
He's been chilling. We've also been very chaotic. I think he's trying to like control his anger.
Yeah.
He's sitting talking.
He hasn't made any
mom.
I statements, yeah.
He's
Is
talking
he in our room, or is he sharing a room with Click?
I'm going to let you guys figure that one out for yourself. I can and will mute you.
You won't. You love
You can
us.
mute me, but you can't silence me forever. Yeah, Verity's just going to toss her bag on her bed and just be like, thanks.
Verona is going to also put her things in her little trunk and sit on her bed. I think she's waiting for Alma and or Click, like everyone to leave so that she can talk to Verity about it. With Kash there present also.
Yes,
This is a girls' meeting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. After a while, Alma will kind of, look down at Click and and little bird, I do think you know where your room is. Don't worry, another bed has been moved in there for you. And she'll look up at Homeboy and give him a slight wink. But yeah, other than that, she'll look back at you guys and now some hot food is being prepared for you. I will come let you know when it's ready. Until then, please be our guests.
Oh, thank you so much. You're an angel.
Yeah, she'll grin a wide, soft grin at Kash and just softly close your guys' door and head off back down the hallway.
Hey, Verity.
God, so fucking fake.
No, she seemed nice.
Verity, she seemed like a very nice lady. What's your issue with
She
Ulmit?
did. I hate it.
I'm not from Sempnel. I've been there like maybe 3 times tops. So I need you to explain to me what your problem is.
Yeah, you have issues.
That's much as obvious, ain't it?
Yeah,
I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like it. Semtil is very weird. It's not comfortable for me. It doesn't bring up good memories to see all this shit. I don't know. It's not good.
Verona is going to nod sagely and go, I understand. but these people aren't really connected with the people in Semtil, so don't do anything that you would do to the people in Semtil here.
Mm-hmm.
These are Click's friends.
Oh, no. You misunderstand. I'm not doing anything that I would do to the people in Simchill. And I've got plans to.
Yeah, with that, a voice speaks up from behind Verity and just, oh, I'm sure.
Hello.
Who is it?
What happened?
It's Kevin. It's our boy.
You goddamn bastard.
Oh, fuck!
Did you get hit by lightning when I got hit by lightning?
Ooh.
Funny of you to assume I can get hit by lightning, but I can say watching it was a very electrifying experience. Yeah,
I think when Cuban pops up, Verona is actually going to jump and like throw herself behind the bed.
Haven, do you think you can talk to the lady and get her to change this? Because I'm tired of hearing the rattling of the damn handcuff.
Why would she listen to him any more than you?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's got to be a reason she, one, had us kill him, and two, stuck him here.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's better than me having to talk to her.
that's true. For everyone.
Aww.
Is it?
Oh, what?
Are you just mad because she doesn't return your affections?
Verity's face goes really red. And she's like, it's totally that. You got me.
I also do want to say, for reference, Eben is just kind of lounging on one of the nightstands in his ghostly form.
She just sits down on her bed in like a huff, just like, huh.
Verona's going to get up from where she fucking fell off the bed and kind of brush herself off and go, Verity, maybe we can ask someone here if they know how to get rid of Keeban.
They got to have some exorcists, I think.
Right. I was also going to ask Homeboy. I forgot.
Oh, yeah. He knows ghosts. Yeah.
He knows about ghosts.
That's a wonderful idea. I don't expect you to understand. I really don't want to be indebted to anything involving Almond. I don't want to have any sort of feelings of gratitude. I don't want to feel good about it. I don't.
Well,
I'm not ready
then
to.
don't. It's easy to not feel good.
Wise words. But what I'm saying is I don't want Almond's any magic from him. I don't. I'm sorry.
You don't have to. I would say my 2 cents is I don't know much about Almond. I know he's never hit me with lightning, so I can't really develop an opinion on that.
It's not even him. It's just the
people.
association. No,
I do
I
hear
understand. Verona's going to turn to Keeban. Are you going anywhere? Or are you going to stay right there?
Well, that depends on your friend now, doesn't it?
Verity, stay right here. And Verona's going to leave the room, and she's going to go look for Homeboy.
Oh, bye.
I mean, I sort of look at Kash and I'm like, it's pretty nasty, but it's home.
Yeah, I understand that. Sometimes you like the shit part of the thing.
I don't want to go back. Don't tell Verona I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Kash,
Yes, I'm listening.
it is a bad place.
Okay.
That's all I want to say.
Yes, I understand.
And then I sit in silence, just staring at the floor.
Verona is going to walk to Click and Homeboy's room and just open the door, but she's going to hold her hand over her eyes. I'm not looking!
Yeah, no. You kind of hear just a couple, okay.
She's gonna do that thing where you like open your fingers so she can peek through one eye.
Yeah, no, like the worst thing
Fuck
you see.
ass naked.
No. You just see kind of Click, who has already changed into some very plain looking.
His nighttime, his nightgown.
No, it's just some very plain looking tunic and breeches, the kind you saw in the other acolytes. Only his has some decoration on the shoulders, and he still has his book with him. You did catch Homeboy without his shirt, but he quickly puts on it.
Oh my God.
Is he cute?
He's built like an Olympic weightlifter.
I
Does he have
think
dad bod?
Verona's gonna go, 1, Homeboy, nice. Homeboy, nice. Listen, that is just as one person who works out a lot to another person who obviously works out a lot. Great gains. Nice.
Great game.
Homeboy, can we borrow you for a second?
Sure.
It's a secret reason.
Homeboy looks at Click. Click looks at Homeboy. They both kind of shrug, and Homeboy will go to follow Verona.
Verona's going to lead him to the room, but while she's walking there, she's standing next to him. She's going to be kind of like whispering to him, like, you can't tell anyone, We don't really know what it is. I don't care that it's a secret, but I know Verity is very much of a private person, so I'm going to respect that about her. So she's going to walk him to the bedroom, and then she's going to like open it and kind of quickly shove him in, and then close the door behind her.
Is she staying outside?
No, she's in there. She like goes in, and then like when you close the door, but like with your body.
Yeah.
She's gonna do that.
Homeboy, you know about ghosts? Get rid of my ghost.
What to the? You're just gonna hear what to the what, and he's gonna look up, see Keeban. Keeban's gonna give him a finger wave, and Homeboy's just gonna go. What?
I shake the handcuff, and I'm like, please get rid of my ghost.
Homeboy, we thought you know about ghosts, so if you want to, or maybe your ghost could come back and we can make him fight or something.
Mm-hmm. He's not that annoying, but I would love to see a ghost cage match.
Me too.
Homeboy, you should make your ghost fight. Ghost fight, 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 ghost fight,
ghost fight, ghost fight.
I can't make them do that.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry.
Well,
Keeban, can you fight?
Well, obviously he can't.
I mean, yeah, you're right. We did kill him. Up five. Come on. High five all now.
Verona's gonna go over to Verity. Verona's gonna give Verity a high five while looking Keeban in the eyes.
Yeah, no. He just kind of tosses his head at Verona. Verona, you are clunked by a surprisingly heavy head.
Can we touch Keeban? I'm gonna reach out and try and grab him.
Can we touch Keeban?
As you reach out to touch Keeban, your hand passes through him.
Oh, he can manifest for some bitch.
Do I take hit points? Did I take damage?
No, you're just more clunked by it. It wasn't an actual attack.
She's gonna go, ugh!
You have a physical form now, I like put my hand right through his stomach and like draw it back in and out. I guess not.
Yes, it's all nice and wonderful and...
No, it's not. Leave me alone.
It's all fun and games until someone loses a head, as they say.
We're all just clowns now.
Yeah.
Keeban will look up from where his head is on the floor and just, well, in essence, now, if that's all well and good and very funny, but could one of you please at least attempt to get me back to my body? It's I think, starting to wander off. And true to that, the body is actually...
Yeah.
You see the shoulders kind of whipping around, looking almost like it's looking for something, and stand up and start walking the opposite direction of the head.
Verona's going to pick up the head by its hair, and before she's going to start walking it over to his body, but she's going to go, hey, Keeban, remember this? Ah!
You bitch!
You're able to get over to Keeban's body before it starts walking.
Okay, I want Keeban to respond to what the fuck I just said, coward.
He's not. He's just looking very disgruntled.
He is decapitated.
Before she puts the head back on the body, she's going to kind of hold it up to her face. Come on. I bet you like jokes.
I do like jokes. But you did do that after you cut my head off.
She did do that.
I mean, it was funny, right?
For you cut my head off.
It's funny now. It's like towing the edge of rude humor, I think.
I don't think so. I think it's still pretty funny.
I think anyone who dresses like that is just very mockable. Sorry, Keeban.
Can we be nice to this man we've already murdered? Like, do we have to murder him again?
Yes, you already murdered him, and he's the one. I want to say this in character, but he's the one who chose to dress in a homemade, very poorly sewn, purple and teal clown outfit. All of your seams are on the outside. Did you even measure the fabric before you cut it? I mean, people say measure twice, cut once. Did you measure once?
Rude.
Keeban's body will take his head, and so he'll speak as he's literally screwing his head back onto his neck.
That's not how that works.
Oh, gross. That's not how... Well, it is for comedic effect.
Hey, homeboy. Do you know how to get rid of a ghost?
The ghost is a symptom of the problem.
Homeboy's like watching this happen.
Homeboy, please. I'm tired of him.
He doesn't even show up that much.
I know, but I have to deal with the fact that his handcuff, the arm underneath it's starting to smell a little bit. And I know that he's there and he's watching me. Like think about the fact that like when I get changed, he can just like pop out, like, or if I'm taking a deuce, like he can just pop out. Like I don't really like that. And
With your IBS?
With my IBS. All tieflings have IBS. It's a race feature.
Humble will watch Keeban kind of screwing his head back on and just, this seems like a situation I don't have much expertise in. I can ask one of mine, but there's no guarantee it's going to work.
Yeah.
Humble will kind of walk over to the bed, sit down, close his eyes, breathe in and out like he's concentrating on something. And the human ghost that you saw with him when he got into the fight, the woman in really old, like leather hide armor with a sizable axe, appears again. And he's going to kind of open his eyes and just, hi, Mima. This human's going to look at Homeboy and just, and how's it going, Homeboy? And Homeboy will kind of look at her and just, it's fine. But before we get to pleasantries, I summoned you here, / need to talk to you for a reason. And
how do I get rid of a ghost?
Yeah, this human will turn around, this ghostly human, look at Verity and just, how do you get rid of a ghost?
Yeah, that one. And I point at Keevan.
She'll look at Keevan. Keevan will give her kind of a nervous little finger wave, and she'll look back at Verity and just, how'd you find him? How'd you pick him up? Did you go through a graveyard without wearing protective charms or silver, or?
It's a whole story.
We had a crush on a clown, and she lied to us about having a coin that the clown gave her.
It was his soul all condensed into some thingy. Well, it's that now.
I just roll my eyes and like shake it a little bit. I'm like, it was an accident brought on by poor judgment, and now I'm trying to fix it, and I don't know what to do.
Can I kill him again?
No, that wouldn't help anything.
None of our weapons are magical. I don't think it would even touch him.
Set him on ghost fire, obviously, but I don't think it would help.
It also might hurt me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Verona. I cured your hangover.
No, because it's not Verona saying it. That's me saying it.
Oh.
Sacrifices have to be made.
It's called acceptable losses, Verity.
Jazz, I'll kill you.
I like how this episode is consistently me being an enemy to Verity and Verona not.
Yeah, right. I keep shaking the handcuff. I'm like, Mima, please.
Can you fight him? Can we see you fight him?
You would probably win.
Please.
You're very strong and powerful.
Mima will look over at Keevan and just, I could try.
Oh shit, for real?
Not to get rid of him. That part's just for fun.
Hey, if you're gonna do it, can you do it like in the main room of this temple? Like when everyone's sleeping?
I think he's connected to you, Verity. You'd have to go into the main room to do it. But also, I'm not gonna let you do that to these nice people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see these ghosts fight, but not in there.
I look at Mima and I just go, as much collateral damage as possible.
Why do we consistently stay at other people's houses and then wreck their shit?
Yeah, because it's who we are.
Because we haven't been to our own houses yet.
We are the worst Airbnb customers.
0 stars. Don't come back.
But, Mima, please fight. Please fight this ghost.
Well, I could do something a bit more direct if we really, really, really wanted to figure it out. I could just ask.
Ask who?
At this point, Keeban's going to speak up and just, I wouldn't do that. Not here.
We're not talking to her.
Yeah.
We're going to have to talk to her at some point. And I, again, shake the hand.
No,
I'm
we
like,
don't.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to talk to her at some point. I'm not going to die with this handcuff on me. Pardon.
We can talk to her again at some point. We'll have to. But maybe now is not that time.
Keeban, please fight me. It'll amuse me and get me out of my bad mood.
Does he want that?
Mima, just attack him. Mima, don't you just want to fight him?
Yeah, she looks over and just, I do hate his stupid face.
His face is really stupid. You should hit him.
I hated it too. That's why I cut it off.
No, but yeah, as you guys egg Mima on, she does look more and more inclined to just beat the crap out of this ghost.
Yay.
He's really
How does Homeboy feel about it?
What's up?
So are you.
How does Homeboy looking about this?
He's looking at this like the why?
If we can't get rid of him, the least we can do is get another ghost to fight him.
And subjugate him. Make him scared of us.
I don't quite understand the focus on getting.
I can't believe we're abusing our pet ghost.
Yeah, we want him to go away.
Yeah, this is Ghost Abuse. I don't really see why we have to get rid of him, honestly. It's Vestra who's the problem.
Right. But if Vestra was spying on us through the coin, she's still spying on us through that thing.
I don't think he's spy. I don't know anything about ghost shit.
Ghosts are hard.
I've never met one before.
As you guys continually begin to goad Mima more and more, she finally kind of looks at Homeboy. Homeboy just, you kind of hear him go, oh, please don't. And she's then going to take a running start at Keevan.
Oh, yes!
And Keevan is going to kind of panic, grab his head, and throw it at Verona.
Oh, God.
Ghost fight, yes! MMA! Fuck Omen's temple!
Verona, please make a charisma save.
Fuck.
DC 13.
Well, that was a 5.
Oh, no!
So yeah, as Keevan's head bonks into Verona's, you audibly hear a thunk. Keevan flash vanishes. You see Verona blink a little bit, and
Oh no, he's dead.
no,
Again.
when Verona blinks, her eyes go from their normal color to green, almost Keevan's eye color.
Oh,
And
sweet.
you see Verona kind of shake her head and just, you can't get me in here.
Oh no.
And Verona's going to stand up and thumb her nose at Mima, who's going to look a bit disgruntled at this.
I'm screaming from the sunken place.
Oh my god.
I cast Hold Person on Keevan in Verona's body.
So what's the DC?
13.
Yeah, no, he fails.
Okay, he's paralyzed for the duration, which is up to 1 minute. But he can still talk. We're not in combat, but at the end of his turn, he can make another wisdom saving throw. Keevan, that's not nice.
Oh, what? And killing me is...
That's also not nice, but you can't just possess... Actually, was it even on purpose? Just get out of her. I just kind of wave my hand a little.
I kind of like this. She cuts off my head, I get to take her out for a romp.
I don't think that's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
There's gotta be something
Yeah.
I can do.
Can I see what's happening?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you
you
are,
everything.
Verona is totally aware of all this.
I'm wondering if there's anything I can do as a cleric. I feel like I should be able to exorcise a ghost. Hey, Keevan, can we make a deal?
Oh dear.
Verona can hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say, look at the last deal. Both of you.
If you no
previously
listen,
made.
if you get out of her and use my body to help me do something. Oh, that sounded so gross. If you pop out of her, you can pop into me. There's no way to say it. If you hey Keevan,
Yes.
I'll help you out if you pop out of Verona. We can fuck up shit later.
Help me out. How?
I don't know. What do you want?
I want to be unheld for just a couple of seconds.
No,
Please.
no. Well, you can
Please.
be unheld when you stop possessing my dear
Yeah,
friend.
you should probably just stop that and then we can talk. Okay, Keevan?
Mm, hmm,
Hey, I'm the good guy here. You know I wouldn't do anything to hurt you.
hmm.
You did set him a little on fire.
Now listen. Now dispel you from me and make it so you don't bother me. Hell yeah, I do that. But you know what, Keevan? I think I look at Beamon. I'm like, I think you and I could make something work out.
What's Mima doing? Did she run into the wall?
No, she's glaring at Verona right now.
Yeah.
Mima, destroy my body.
We could,
Please.
Keevan. You and I can make something work out.
Hey,
How
what
do
happens if
How do I get unpossessed? I guess turn
we
and
can't make a thing? I'm afraid.
We are surrounded by clerics.
Though none of you have called the cleric yet.
We can't. This is private.
Wait.
This is private.
Yeah,
Well,
is
listen.
Homeboy doing anything like?
Homeboy's
What happens if
responding.
Mima
He's
tries to
distressed.
possess Verona now? Is my big question.
What's
That's
up?
Hello?
What would happen if Mima tried to possess Verona now? Is my big question.
Probably
Aruba.
nothing.
Occupado.
But Mima just kind of glares at Verona and Corona.
Corona.
Corona light.
Kibona kind of
That
That's
sounds
terrible.
bad. Don't say that one. Corona's better.
Kibona.
Just say keep it.
Just say Corona.
Keeping kind of worms. Just come on, just unhold me, please. 2 seconds. It's all I need. Then I promise upon all the honor I have left, I
You
will
don't
get out of
really
your head.
have honor, though, do you?
Yeah, we don't have.
Oh,
we
look
don't
who's
have any
talking,
way
little
to trust
missy.
you. Yeah.
Hey.
You don't have it either. But,
Hey, I keep my word.
but I like her more.
Please.
Especially because she isn't currently possessing anyone dear to me.
Keeban, you can possess me. I'm giving you permission. I'm not very strong, but I do have a lot of shiny things.
Oh, yes. That's exactly what
I
shiny thing.
want to very...
Decorate my tomb.
Okay, I want to like get him out, and then I want to cast protection from evil and good on myself.
All right, so what are you doing?
I'm gonna very quickly ask him. Can you please get out of Verona, please?
I will.
Cool.
Yeah.
Pop on out, baby.
I just want to make a joke first. That's all I want.
I don't know. Well, sure. Make a very quick joke. We're not unholding you first, though.
Well, then I can't make the joke. Deal's off.
It's going to be a physical comedy bit about beheading, isn't it? I can just tell.
Oh, yes. But I'm pretty sure I can't hurt her, so, you know.
I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna go, can we get a cleric who can do exorcisms in here, please? Room service.
I want to hear what Keepan's joke is. Now I'm very curious.
He's gonna kill you.
He's not gonna kill me.
Oh my god.
He can try.
Hey, if we hurt Verona, does he feel the pain?
If you hurt me, I swear to God.
No, if I remember correctly, you're just going to wind up hurting Verona.
No, she takes the damage, but would he feel the pain?
He might.
I'm being for real though. I yell
He's
out
a
for
ghost.
cleric.
He doesn't feel pain.
I'm yelling out for a
He's
cleric.
possessing a person.
I'm in the door going, room service, please. Please, we need a cleric. I'm not good enough cleric yet to do this shit.
They're just like
I
ignoring
will
you.
be, but I'm not good. Hey, dumbasses, get in here, please.
No, there's movement as you are talking.
Oh,
Yeah, we need. I think saying, "Hey, can someone get us an exorcism?" is something that will get you a reaction.
Traditionally, yes.
Yeah.
What's Keepan's joke?
Yeah, I want to know.
He needs to be unheld.
he's
No.
going to kill you.
He can kill me. Let it happen.
No.
He won't.
I'm just thinking if I ready an action, I'm preparing to become friendly fire.
No!
No, he's a ghost. He can't feel pain.
We won't know that until we figure it out.
I'm
right.
screaming from the second place.
No, I definitely couldn't ready hold person again.
Could you?
I could not because it's another spell that casts concentration.
I can prepare it. I have hold person.
Yeah, you sure
Oh
do.
yeah, that's a good idea.
I can
Yeah.
do that.
So, but then you can't cast protection from evil and good.
Protection from evil and good isn't. Oh, it is concentration. Shit.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm calling in the cleric. Hey,
Yeah, they're on their way.
how big is this temple, you idiots?
They were given.
I could run
privacy.
faster than you with 3 legs.
Has it been more than a minute?
1 leg.
I mean, not since Verity's been yelling. Verity is literally just poking her head out every 2 seconds to yell.
Oh no, I
What
haven't.
I mean is, hasn't it been a minute since hold person has been cast? Can he make a strength or a wisdom save?
Oh yeah, he can. It doesn't need to be a minute. It needs to be 6 seconds. Really, he can make a wisdom saving throw again.
But this is the thing. I
I would say honestly, he can make
what
2.
Marco
and
is-
it's definitely been at least.
hold on. He made 1.
All right, so a lot's going to happen.
DC's 13.
He actually made it. So
Yay.
you see Keeban kind of blink, move his hands, just wait, and he's going to pull out Verona's swords, just wait, and he's going to
No.
look at me, who am I? Ah! And just wave the swords above his head.
okay, that one was funny. I'll give you that.
It was not.
I go.
It is
that
funny.
It.
Yeah, you need to get some new material.
Ah,
Get some new material.
Well,
I cast
I'll-
hold person on him. My spell save DC, I think, is a 15.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, he fumbled that when he's held.
I go.
Can I kick him? Not for damage.
I'm
I
in
just
this
wanna kick him.
fight!
You'll be fine. It's not for damage.
We're in a house full of clerics. You'll get healed.
You can't hear me. I'm just screaming at you guys from the
That's
sunken place.
Rory speaking to you. You'll get
Yeah.
healed. You'll be fine.
Yeah, okay.
We're both in the sunken place.
Yeah, no, you can definitely kick Keeban. Verona, you're the one that feels the kick. Keeban just is kind of sitting there giggling.
Oh fuck.
As the door opens again, and Alma walks calmly into the room.
Hey. Yeah, I had to hold her. She's being possessed by something.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
As you speak, Alma calmly holds up a single finger, basically quieting, and just It will all be all right. And she walks forward, and you see, kind of strapped to Alma's back is a large bastard sword, but instead of going for it, she just simply reaches out and puts 2 fingers on Verona's head, and you see a brightness kind of glow in Alma as you feel the surge of divine power. And Keeban, you just hear a, oh, shh. And you see just kind of this wisp rush from Verona into the cuff as Keeban is banished from Verona.
I roll my eyes.
Bye.
Cool, I guess.
I think Verona's going to come back too, just screaming. Ah!
Yeah, I rush over to hug. I'm right there. I just like.
Yeah, you're already holding person, so does that count enough as a hug? Am I still held?
Oh, holding person is metaphoric.
Yeah, you're still held. You're still held.
Oh yeah.
I drop it.
Yeah, I hold person with my arms.
Can I roll to instinctively punch Kash?
Of course. That's an unarmed strike. My AC is 15.
Okay, well, I rolled a 17.
Nice. Okay, you
shit.
Well, Verity punched me.
Square in the jaw.
Yay! I take 1 hit point of damage.
You just fall on the ground.
Oh yeah, probably. Well, no, I'm still holding her. I just kind of.
I don't know that you made it to the hold. I think she did the punch right before you were making it to the hold. You might be on the ground.
I sort of hold my hand up to the cuff. I'm like, even if you're in there for real, we should fuck shit up later, actually.
That's your priority?
Yeah.
I think Verona is going to she's going to wrap her hands around herself a little bit and shudder. It's not a cozy feeling being possessed.
Yeah.
You've had a rough day, haven't you?
Yeah. Struck by lightning twice and then possessed. It's so hard to be Verona.
I think, you know what? I think Verona's eyes are going to water. But she's very much trying to hold it back.
Can I get up and give her an actual hug now?
I think she's actually just going to go and sit on the bed and kind of, she's very much trying to choke back tears. But
Alma,
kind of weird and uncomfortable for her.
Yeah, I turn to Alma and I'm like, thank you so much, you can leave now, bye. And I go up to Verona and I hug her.
I think, strangely, Verona is despite how she normally is, she is going to try and, like, weasel her way out of your arms. She doesn't want to be hugged right now.
No. You don't let me, so I'm not letting you. Come here.
She just got possessed.
I think she is going to say, Verity, please don't.
Well, I'm going to go on a walk. There's too much emotion in this room.
Okay, fine. Hey, are Homeboy and Mima still here?
Mima's gone. Mima popped. Like, she saw Alma come in and went, oh, I'm out, and poofed.
Mm-hmm.
Homeboy's been in here. We watched this whole thing. He didn't do nothing.
He's dissociating.
Homeboy's tired.
He is. He just wants to take a nap. Well, I don't think we learned anything from this except that guy has a shitty sense of humor and personal space.
While I leave, I'm going to start rearranging everything in the temple. Just slightly.
Moving all the bookcases 2 inches to the left.
As you do that, you eventually start getting followed by an acolyte who's just fixing everything you're doing while following you.
I turned to him like, oh, the big, is it a dude or a chick?
Yes.
Okay. I turn to them and I'm like, excuse me, I'm trying to fix it. So if you'd stop undoing my work, thank you.
There's definitely kind of and they'll just kind of let you go about your business.
Thank God.
I think Verona is also going to want to take a walk.
You want me to come?
Whatever you want to do, I don't know.
Sure.
I think Verona is looking for a private place. Did Homeboy leave? He's a bitch.
Homeboy's tired. Leave him alone. He's been drinking all night.
Yeah, he's just... Verona's going to probably walk past him, just walk past the doorway and go a certain way in the hallway. I don't even know if it's the direction that Verity went. She's just going to go in a random direction.
Kash and Homeboy awkwardly sitting there like, Sola.
You want to arm wrestle or what? I don't know.
You want to play fantasy Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, she starts, I think she book and starts doodling. This is why I said we should trade him in for your ghosts.
Yeah, Homeboy kind of nodded and just, I can see why.
Yeah.
Our ghost sucks.
The worst thing is, he is actually funnier ever since he died.
Kash has the priorities down.
She does.
He'll just pat Kash on the shoulder and just, I'm going to go see if there's something to eat.
Yeah.
I think Verona is kind of just wandering. Where is she? Give me a place. Where am I going?
Wait, Kash hasn't had anything to eat this whole morning except trail mix and 5 McNuggets.
Cold McNuggets. and a leech.
It wasn't very nutritious.
Where am I walking around? I want to know.
It's just an abbey, so it's like there's the big main
Cloisters.
room. You see a garden outside, but it's mainly like living spaces or rooms for people to quietly go into. There's a library.
I think. Can she see that there is a library?
Yeah.
I think she's going to walk into the library. Is there someone in there?
You see a librarian quietly going over a large tome.
I was just about to say, probably Verity rearranging the books and like just being a piece of shit.
Can I look at the books? Can I have one to read?
Sure, take your pick. There's plenty to go around.
So Verona is going to nod. Thank you, and she's gonna walk over to what kind of, is it a theological library? Like what kind of library is it?
It's mostly theological, but you do see other literary works in there.
She's trying to find like fiction novels. Can she find them?
Yeah.
Are they like those weird Christian books where it's like novelizations of coming to Christ?
Oh God, I was thinking like Agatha Christie because that's what old people read.
No, I was thinking of like those weird books that are like God is real and blah 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 blah.
I know the books you're talking about, but what kind of books are they?
They're just, your standard fiction books type of thing.
Are there adventure novels?
There's one or two.
Are there any that she recognizes?
Yes.
How well does she recognize it?
Pretty well.
Pretty well or very well?
Very well.
She is going to snatch this book, and then I think she's going to hold it close, and she's going to nod politely to the librarian and make her way to the garden, where she's going to go outside and kind of find a corner in the garden, and as well as she can curl up small, but she is going to curl up small and read this book. She is, I think, still kind of teary-eyed.
Oh,
I love her. Listen, she's had a pretty shitty day.
I love her so much.
That I think she's gonna open the book and start reading it, but while she starts reading it, it all just kind of hits her in the one big wave where the teary eyes just kind of genuinely turn to crying.
Oh my God, that's so sad. That's my baby.
And she's reading in the garden.
Verity would feel bad if she knew, but for now, she's just fucking like pissing people off and just putting books where they shouldn't go.
Why?
Cause fuck Ulmit. She's frustrated and doesn't like all the tension. And so she's like, I'm gonna do something to just make me feel better.
I'm going to create chaos.
I'm gonna create chaos.
Gotta do my God's work.
Exactly. But like, I guess the acolyte's following her around, so she's just grilling the acolyte about their life. Do they respond?
Every so often. They're actually quite open.
Tell me about them. Who are they?
Well, this person was a lost orphan. Their families were killed by bandits out when they were basically traveling. They were taken in by Ulma and brought here. Essentially, they're working to repay the debt they think they owe to her, type of thing. Is the general vibe you get from them.
Are they a human?
This one? No. They're not human. This one's a half elf.
Oh.
They're basically human.
Don't be rude. I'm gonna tell her like, you don't owe Ulma anything. You don't owe anyone anything.
True. But still, she was very kind, and well, she's always taught me that kindness deserves kindness in turn.
As I say this, I'm like shoving a candlestick in my backpack. Like as they're talking to me, I'm just like, I'm being very blatant and obnoxious. Like I'm just like shoving candles in my bag. I'm like putting coins like in areas where they shouldn't be. I'm just being like obnoxious. I'm like, but that doesn't mean anything. If you want to do something else with your life, you can just do that.
True.
I'm like, do you even like it here?
Oh, I do enjoy it quite well, actually.
Like everything about it?
What is there to like?
We're in the we moved to the common room and I just like point at all of it. I'm like, this just feels pretentious. No offense meant, but this just feels gross. Where are you from?
A town not too far from here.
Trying to think of more. I don't know. I guess Verity just talks to this fucking. Is this act like anyone, or are you just making this up on the spot?
I'm making this up on the spot.
Oh, cool. Verity's just making a friend.
Skills.
Verity's just making a friend. That's how she spends her night.
Oh, nice.
It's like not barely the afternoon. It's lunchtime.
Oh, it's lunchtime?
I think so. None of us have a sense of time anymore.
We don't. Is it? I went outside. It stopped raining. I'm assuming, right?
No, it's still raining. You're just
it's still
destroying that
raining.
book.
No, you're kind of in an over. You know how like courtyard gardens will have like little overhung areas where there's a ceiling.
Yeah,
that's where Verona is.
She's in a gazebo.
Verona is still curled up. Is there anyone in the garden? She's trying to be like hidden.
There's people, but they're giving Verona her space.
I think at some point, she like stopped actually reading the book and just kind of let it all topple out of her, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Very hard.
It is what?
Very hard being Verona Titanic.
It's very hard being Verona Titanic. She's got a lot going on. Like saying she's sobbing sounds really bad, but that's what she's doing. She's not like the book is still open and in her lap, but she's sobbing.
I was like, do they meet up at any point tonight, or is it like they all just are on their separate ways until bedtime?
I hope Kash is up too. Verona's not moving.
I'm getting my fucking lunch.
Kash is just having a sandwich. She's just kicking her
No, Alma said it was a hot meal.
Sandwiches can be hot.
Well, a hot sandwich is something substantial. She's hungry.
Yes.
I don't know. Very's just avoiding theological discussions with this person that they met, and she's making friends that aren't her adventuring party, which is weird for her. I think we just all sort of separate and then meet back up at the end of the night, and it's really awkward.
No. Yeah. You guys will separate, but eventually, like, acolytes or Alma herself will find you and let you know that your food is ready, and if you want to eat, to go ahead and follow them.
That's awkward. Does someone come to talk to Verona while she's doing her thing?
Yeah, there's definitely kind of a sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
I think at the sound of that, Verona is going to slam the book and try and hide it under her.
Oh.
Who is speaking to her? Is it Alma or is it like just an acolyte?
It's just an acolyte for right now.
She's gonna, not make any eye contact with them and just okay, thank you.
Would you like help finding the eating?
I'll find it, thank you. I'm good. It's fine. I'll find it.
They'll nod and walk off.
I don't know that Verona moves to go get lunch.
You need her nutrients.
Her gains.
Her gains. Hey, what's the acolyte's name?
This one?
The one that I've been talking to. My new friend.
Talon,
it was super nice to meet you. Do you want to get lunch with me?
Sure.
Cool. And as
That's your new party member.
As we walk to lunch, we're gonna kick over a vase.
You'll hear. Come on now.
I didn't. It was an accident. I have hooves. It happens.
Hooves are hard to manage.
They are. I get startled sometimes, and it's like the horse in me just jumps out.
I really hate you.
And I just start kicking and stealing things.
Verona's she's gonna get from the garden and make her way back to the library to return the book. And she's gonna hand it to the librarian, but not before taking like a long, hard look at it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the cover contemplatively and also semi-attachedly. And she's gonna try and I don't even think she's gonna make eye contact with the librarian. She's thank you. She'll put it on the desk and kind of woefully slide it back to the librarian. I think Verona will probably try and make her way back to where they're having lunch, where the hot meal is, the soup or whatever. She is kind of like very hurriedly wiping her eyes and her nose, and you know how it goes.
Oh wait, do I see her?
If you're going to the eating place, probably.
Yeah, me and Talon, we're gonna go eat. I'm gonna wave her over and smile. Very obviously uncomfortable, but like, hi.
I'm there too, but
Are we in the lunch place, or are we walking to the lunch place?
I'm assuming we're in the lunch place.
I was already there.
Kash has been eating.
You see a couple of long tables with various chairs, though all of them are empty except for one where there's a few plates just filled with various forms of noodles on them.
Oh, thank God.
Finally.
That's scary.
They are hot and steamy.
I can't believe that this fucking Abbey has a fucking Noodles and Company in it.
Ooh, beef stroganoff.
No, it's all pasta.
Ooh. Stinky Italians get different noodles.
Yes.
Verona is going to, look at Verity and give a little wave, but she's obviously trying to kind of make herself small. Like she doesn't look like she's going to be making her way towards Verity. She's
I try to
get in line to get herself food.
I try to wave her over. I'm like, and then I just very obnoxiously stand up and I go, Verona, come here.
Oh no.
No shame.
No shame. Verona is gonna take a deep breath and go, okay, I'm coming.
Hey, I love you.
I love you too. I'm there.
Kash, where are you?
I'm making pasta.
Oh, Kash, get over here. You want to meet my new friend?
Sure.
We're that terrible family that comes to Olive Garden and just screams at each other.
Yeah, that's us.
You are that terrible family.
I can't believe that the
Verity
Abbey has an Olive Garden built into it.
Verity is intentionally ruining the, like, peace of this place.
Verona is gonna, I guess, serve herself some spaghetti. She's gonna serve herself a Verona-sized portion of spaghetti.
So 4 plates.
It's a lot of spaghetti. And she's gonna keep it to 1 plate. She doesn't put it on 4 separate plates. And I guess sit down over there. She's being quiet, and she'll, I guess, start trying to eat again without the zest that she normally has.
Verona, you just had a rough day. Is there anything I can do for
fine.
you? You're not fine. You can just admit that you're not fine. You want
And
to be
your
my new
face.
friend?
I'm okay.
Yes.
You need your energy and your space. Verity, leave her alone. She's not in a talking mood.
I'm fine. I'm okay.
Wow, Kash, I didn't know that you were the authority on how Verona feels and that Verona can't speak for herself, even though she's a grown woman.
Okay.
I can speak for myself, and I can speak that I'm fine.
Yeah, but I don't think you feel like hanging out.
I'll be here. We're together. We're
Yeah.
good. It's fine.
The family is fighting.
The family is tense. I like how the family is fighting in tense, and then also
My awkward new friend that I've dragged along.
Talon is there. I think
Are
Verona
they saying anything?
Talon is just kind of sitting there awkwardly, and Alma's letting you guys hash it out yourselves.
Talon caught me stealing and destroying things.
Well, that's not that hard. Nice to meet you.
Verona will then hold out a hand to Talon and go, my name is Verona Titanic. I'm 26. It's very nice to meet you.
Talon. And he'll
Yes.
shake my hand.
And I'm Kash. We're here to party.
Something like that, yeah. So spaghetti.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
Is it actually like good spaghetti or is it like?
Yeah, it's good.
You
Is
keep trying to find things that are wrong with this place, please.
Yeah, I am. I have to. I think
Are
Verity's
Click and
still
Homeboy
gonna...
in there? Are they sharing spaghetti?
Oh, they're
What's
Lady and the Tramping it.
Yeah. Click
not
and Homeboy
sanitary.
sharing spaghetti?
Kash, I want everyone to know that Kash slurps spaghetti really obnoxiously, by the way.
Verity casts silence. I'm kidding. Our cat, our homeboy.
Our homeboy and Click in there, and are they sharing their spaghetti?
No, they're in
don't
there and they're not sharing spaghetti.
They're not sharing their spaghetti?
No.
You don't share spaghetti with everyone you love.
I share my spaghetti with Marco, and I love him.
I'll say if you're
Yeah,
not sharing
but-
the spaghetti, it's not true love.
Actually, I agree. It's in the same.
Words of wisdom from this episode. If you're not sharing your spaghetti, it's not true.
Actually, I agree.
That's
from my
an
own
ad. That's an ad right there.
relationship.
Everyone's just being super quiet, and Verity's like, so I'm thinking of summoning Vestra and just like raising the entire country.
You're saying that now?
Yeah, just like obviously joking, but like because everyone's being so quiet, Verity's just like trying to stir up shit.
I just stare at her.
And
And-
then I'm gonna have 4 children, and we're gonna take over the
think-
rest of the world.
Verona
That
is
sounds like a
kind of
lifestyle.
half paying attention. She's playing with her spaghetti, and she's going, okay.
And then I'm gonna steal everything in this building.
Verona is going to take her fork and stab it into the table, but like where your tackle is through one of the chain holes. Can I roll for that?
Oh my god.
That's
No,
so...
no, you do it.
I do it.
Well, that got a
Verona,
reaction out of
she's
you.
Going, actually, it's not going to be her fork. She needs that for spaghetti eating, so she's going to use like the knife she has at the table. She's going to stab it through the chain hole.
Verity just goes, well, that got a reaction out of you.
Yeah, because you said you were stealing.
Oh, I've already
don't do
stolen many things.
I'm sure
She
you
said she was
have,
going
but you shouldn't say it to my face.
Verity's just
She
like,
did just say she
smiling
was
now.
going to have 4 children with Vestra. I think that's a worse idea.
Oh, after we were gonna destroy the world. Yeah.
I want you
But
all to
you
know
can't-
you are sitting in front of Alma, who's just still sitting there, slowly eating her food, watching
Yeah.
you guys.
You can't
She's watching us
you
fucking
can't
our problems.
You can't do that because then you wouldn't have anywhere to live.
You don't need
And
anywhere to live when you're dead.
You can't get pregnant if you're dead.
I don't know that Verona knows how to respond. Like, she can't admit that she wasn't paying attention. She's
That's
just gonna
fine.
don't do that. She's
Yeah.
not going to unstick the knife. The knife is in there. She's gonna go back to like messing around with her paschetti and eating a little
Yeah.
bit, mostly
Fuck,
just
I'm
kind of
gonna have
shifting
to-
around her plate.
You have to break out of it because otherwise I can't eat.
You can use your other hand.
I'm right-handed and it's in my right hand.
You just use your left hand to eat spaghetti.
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna be like, can I roll something to see if I can like pull it? Would that be
It's gonna be
strength?
strength check.
Fucking no, that's a 12. I'm gonna very
She's
quiet.
trying to pull the chain.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Verona
and
to do it.
I'm gonna try and pull the chain now and just see if I can like pull it off.
I think if that
This
worked,
episode is titled "Verity loses her wrist."
By my wrist.
Verity loses her hand.
I'm gonna turn to Talon and be like, Talon, can you help me undo the damage that my comrade has so unfairly thrust upon me?
If you do that, then she's gonna keep stealing.
obviously killed you is the bigger problem, but don't destroy
Is
the
this
world.
about
Wait.
the plans?
Are you still talking about
Yeah, that's
Vestra? I'm not actually good at contact Vestra for a long
I know that's what I don't. I'm getting into critiquing it now. It's wrong on every level.
Kash is a Virgo.
Verona is still very much half paying attention. I think she stopped eating her paschetti.
I did, for real, ask Talon to help me out. Does Talon look
Oh, yeah.
strong? What does Talon look like?
They look like a young kid, you know, like a fresh-faced, like 18-year-old.
Oh, wow.
They're baby.
A youngin'.
You strong? Can you pull this out for me?
Talon will kind of look around, like almost debating on whether or not to help you. But as he's debating, you'll see Ulma reach over and just effortlessly pull the knife out of the table.
Wow, you're very good at everything. Thank you.
Only the things that matter, dear.
Verity's very angry at that. She just like sullenly looks at her spaghetti.
No, but yeah, Ulma will look at you and just, now that there's a moment in the conversation, I really would like to know more about you guys.
Why?
Why not?
Why though? That's not. You can't answer my question with a question and then go, oh, like that's not how conversation works.
Verity, don't be rude.
She is right.
Because
Me?
you tell people about yourself. That's how you meet people. It's a nice, polite thing to do.
Since when have I ever
was
been
the
nice
question?
or polite?
Fair.
Come on, don't undersell yourself.
What would just ask questions then? I guess.
All right.
Are we allowed to ask questions about you?
Of course. We are, after all, just getting to know each other.
When did you start working with Ulmit?
Back a long time ago. So long now, it's hard to remember when.
How
To
old
be
are
quite-
you?
Probably around 5 or 6. To be
Oh,
quite
sure.
honest, I have very little memory of that time. I will say that I truly began working with Allman, as you put it, when I took the oath of the Justicar.
Oh,
Boy,
from England?
oh, so you're
Just a car.
you're a Justicar then,
I was, yes.
and you're not anymore. I was pretty sure that was a lifetime thing.
My duties called me away. I might still be a Justicar in name, but
And you're a fan of the Alvanis?
I have never met them, nor have I ever deemed to judge them. I do not live in Sumtil. I am out.
Can I see your sword?
Yeah, it looks like a cool sword.
Yeah, she looks over at you two and just shrugs and stands and walks out of the room, and we'll return with it in the scabbard and hand it over.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought she
you
had it on her
sword for
back. I
dinner?
wouldn't have asked. Yeah, I assumed she had it on her back.
You didn't bring her sword to dinner. What a poser.
What a poser!
I brought my sword
You
to
doesn't bring
dinner.
your sword to
Bitch.
dinner. Yeah, 'cause you're real.
Hold on, I was on a nice little thing there. So you're not from Simtil.
So we want to see her sword.
Well, yeah, we're playing with her sword while that is happening. But continue.
I will say, those of you who are looking at the sword, it is a large bastard sword. The scabbard is a unfamiliar burgundy hide, but the blade itself is piece tied.
Verona is trying to undo the tie.
It's a very heavy tie. Like it's
Can I roll strength? Or Verona is trying to get in there.
if you work at it, you'll be able to then do it.
Verona is just trying to untie this while you guys have your conversation.
But you're not from Simtil? How'd you get involved with the Justicars?
Like every other holy order, we are region and possibly even worldwide. There are chapters and sects everywhere.
So what do you do now?
Kash is absolutely a master at that. So she's going to ask, are the others, less weird than the Semple branch?
Olmo will look over and just... The Semtils really embrace the destructive side of fire.
As opposed to, healing fire or like I guess cooking
Cleansing fire, I guess.
Warmth fire.
No.
Yes, fire can destroy, or as you say, purify, cleanse, but it can also, and she motions to Verona, be used to warm those, be used to protect, and fire also clears the way for new growth. It brings the ability to grow when used properly.
That's insightful. So what do you do now on the daily?
I looked after the sick, injured, and lost. I run this abbey, provide healing to those who need it, and protection to those who need it as well.
Well, that's interesting. Where are you from?
I'm from a little village in the spine.
Where's that again?
Las montañas.
Las
montañas.
Las montañas.
Grandes.
Ooh, would it have been anywhere near Peakhaven?
I imagine so. It's been a very long time since I've been home. I don't know if my home is still there or if it...
Oh dear. I'm sorry.
Verity asked how, and Verona's doing this as she's untying the sword. Have I gotten untied, by the way?
Yeah, you've got untied.
Oh, it's while she's pulling it out of the scabbard then. Verity asked earlier, how old are you?
Me? I'm 110.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you look
Nice.
younger.
You look great.
Thank you.
I'm going to wield this big old sword. Is it a one-handed or two-handed weapon?
For all intents and purposes, for D&D, yes it is.
Okay, I just need to know if I have to hold it with two hands, or whether or not I can pull out another sword.
Oh no, you.
Well, you're not attacking with it, so you can definitely pull out another sword.
Why?
I mean,
He's
why
not-
not?
Are you gonna look at the sword or?
Verona is going to look at the sword for a little bit. What does she see? Would she see any markers? Does she see who created it?
There's no markers as to the craftsman of the blade, but the blade itself is kind of a marble white. It looks almost more stone than metal. Written on one of the sides, it's written in bold script. It simply says, "Hold me fast, cast me away."
Is it in common?
It's in common.
Ooh, it has
Verona is going to hold up this sword and make immediate eyes to the table that's in front of her, because for some reason she has a vendetta against furniture.
Verona Titanic Chair Slayer.
As you make eyes at the table, you do hear Alma speak up, and it's we do have training dummies if you wish to use it against that. The gods know I haven't been using it recently.
Well, that's less fun.
Verona, this isn't your furniture, but it would be fun.
Verona is going to kind of sigh and then pout a little bit as she puts the sword back in the scabbard, because she did just genuinely want to slash this fucking table.
So are you a cleric of some kind?
Oh, no, I was a paladin of Ulmit. I am a paladin of Ulmit.
That's interesting. Well, do you have any questions? Because I feel like I've exhausted all mine for you.
Are you from Sumptil?
What gave it away?
The never-ending questions about it.
I thought it was the accent, sweetheart. Yeah,
Why did
I
you
am.
think wrong?
pressing matters.
That
Fair enough.
means, wait, no, it's your business, not mine. It was pressing.
Verona is sitting at the table where she put the sword on top of it, and she's just like kind of laying her head on there, just looking at it.
Looking at the sword.
She's looking at it. She wanted to destroy something, and then she got told not to.
I can't say much, but disagreements of some kind.
Fair enough.
Interesting, ain't it?
Always is.
Well, I'm sure Kash and my other comrades probably gonna be more open than I will be, because I am pooped and I'm gonna go lay down. This has been delightful, though. Your temple, and I just make like a chef's kiss. I'm like, wonderful.
Are we getting closer to the bedtime, the nighttime?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go
By
because I don't
definition.
want to talk to her anymore. Okay, let me put it this way: Rory fucking adores her. Verity's being a bitch.
Yeah, no, valid. I was just wondering because I have a thought, a plan, an idea, but I need it to be the nighttime. So, but it's okay.
I think Verity's gonna be like, if you have any more questions, you can ask me later.
If Verity has left to go, I guess take a nap or whatever. Verona has
I'm gonna
not
go
gotten up.
continue to destroy things.
That's
But I'm gonna
valid.
move out to the garden.
Verona is still kind of laying down and looking at the sword.
Yeah.
But she has not looked at Alma, but she's gonna ask like, did you have any questions for us or?
Yeah, we are
Of course.
interesting people.
Tell me about yourself, if you would.
Okay. So we're adventuring. We go on adventures.
I'm 6'7".
We know.
I can bench 800 pounds.
I do wizard shit.
I have white hair. I have crystals growing out of my head. I've been hit by lightning 16 times. But you already knew that one.
Twice this morning.
16 in total.
Yeah, 16 in total. But I don't know if she knew about the other 14. Did you? I look at Alma. And what's this cool inscription on your sword? Is it like a prophecy or
Oh, it's simply meant to be a reminder to myself.
or like about peace and stuff?
Exactly. The drawing of the thing is supposed to be my last resort after I've exhausted every other option.
Big deal. Makes sense. I'm too young for pacifism, so I want to have fun.
I feel like I don't agree with that sentiment.
Oh? And
I
why is
mean-
that, Verona?
Making it the last resort, then you're taking so much longer to get what done you could have got done super quickly, which is by drawing your swords, you know?
True, but any victory won through immediate violence is a short-lived victory, for it is a victory that can be snatched away by another person employing violence.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the risk we take. Besides, if you never lose, it doesn't matter.
Fair, Verona, but what happens when you do lose? When you get older and you are no longer able to fight to keep up with the young ones?
Then if I die in honorable battle, then I've died in honorable battle. That sounds fine.
Well,
As long as I gave it my all, and if I'm not the best anymore, then, might as well be dead. You know?
that's a little fatalistic.
What I mean is, if I'm not at my peak, if I'm not the best at fighting, then what's the point?
Alma will merely just shrug and we all walk different paths.
Right. I'm not going to do that. You need to do that and swing this big sword as many times as I possibly can. And to as many people as I possibly can.
I respect that. It's just too heavy for me to lift.
Alma will simply grin and just look at Verona and just, if you do wish to use the sword, again, the training room is open to you, but
I don't want to use it. I don't want to use it in the training room.
if that's what you so choose.
He is going to kind of shove the sword. But not like rudely, like politely, slide it. I think is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I'm going to slide it on the table back to Alma.
Yeah, Alma will catch it and then deftly, almost like she's done this 100 times before, without even looking at it, re-piece tie the blade.
Because she'll just have to nod in admiration. It's a really cool sword. Where did you get it?
It was a gift from an old friend.
My swords were a gift too. She's going
Oh,
to take her swords off and put them on the table, just to show them to Alma.
Alma
He's
will,
on honor.
Pretty sweet. Nice present.
Alma will politely ask if she could take a closer look at them.
And Verona will nod. She'll allow it.
Alma will pick up one of the swords and she'll begin looking it over with her weathered hands and drawing her finger along the spine, looking down the edge, and just nod in admiration, and just, it's a very well crafted sword, well balanced, well made.
Of course they're well made. I know the sword maker. He does really well.
The sword maker.
Blacksmith. Sword maker, it's a word.
Alma will once more grin at Verona and just continue eating and look over at Kash. Do you have any weapons that you wish to show? As
I'm not, so much of a weapons person, but I have this staff. It's, it's more for magic, really. Doesn't have a name.
very nice.
Mum just had it lying around, I think.
The staff is an honorable weapon choice.
I mean, not super fatal, so
Yeah.
that's cool. I like how we're all just comparing weapons at this dinner table. We're
Oh,
gonna
it's-
do spaghetti.
While Verity absolutely fucking destroys the courtyard. I want her to
What
let
is she
Keeban
doing?
loose. I
What is
want
she
her to let
doing?
Keeban loose.
Could she ask for him?
I was waiting for y'all to be done before I did that.
Is he like a poltergeist
Oh.
I'm just saying in the courtyard, I'm gonna sit in a gazebo and I'm gonna lean up to my thing and go, hey Keeban, until I get a response.
You just kind of hear a what from behind you.
Hey, I turn on, is he there?
Yeah, he's there.
Hey, I was being serious when I said you could fuck shit up.
He looks at Verity and just, why would I do that?
Because you're bored and restless and it's fun and interesting.
True, it is, and I am. No, I mean, why would I help you?
You're not helping me. You're just causing some chaos.
Mm-hmm. You really don't want to destroy things here, which is why you weren't kicking over vases.
No, I've never wanted to destroy anything here in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I love Almond. I love this place. Please.
Does this zombie have a name?
Hey, Keeban, I'll let you out more, and I won't try to exercise you from people. Well, okay, not people I'm cool with, but if you want to possess strangers, I really can't stop you. I'm just saying you can pop out more if you want.
I can do that anyway without your permission.
I know, but we won't. Hey, I'll make sure Verona doesn't make any more beheading jokes.
Oh, that's too hard.
Don't make a promise you can't keep there, Pinky.
What did you call me?
Pinky.
Right.
Listen, hey.
I can guarantee you, Pinky, you cannot stop Sparky from making those kinds of jokes.
Caven, please. I've been nothing but nice to you. You did almost kill me that one time.
You were trying to kill me.
Yeah, because Vestra.
Oh, no. You did kill me.
I didn't kill you.
Like you were a part of it.
That's semantics, and you can't plan on
Semantics, I'm dead. I don't care about semantics.
Please, just wouldn't it be so fun? Think about it. And I look out at the courtyard. I'm like, you can do whatever you want out here.
Whatever I want.
I mean, don't summon Vestra, but like, if you want to just destroy it a little bit, yeah.
Okay, can I use you?
Sure.
Yeah.
We all getting possessed tonight.
Hop on in, buddy.
Yeah, Keeban will walk forward and fades into you. Are you going to contest the roll?
No.
Okay, you are possessed, and Keeban kind of looks. Keeban kind of does some spring motions on your hawk and hooves, and just I like the springiness of your legs.
That's really horrible.
But he'll kind of look around the courtyard and the garden, walk around, and then he'll find a bird bath and walk over, grab it, and it looks like he's about to push over when instead he picks it up and dunks it on you.
He drinks out of it.
He's gonna get Verity food poisoning.
He's going to like kind of scrape some of the algae inside and just, I wonder what this tastes like. What do you wonder what this tastes like?
Verity from the ether just goes, actually, yeah, I really was.
Yeah, he'll lick that and just, what else? And he'll very gently put the top of the bird bath back onto the stand, and he'll kind of walk over and just, he'll find an acolyte, shove his hand out. Hi, I'm Verity. I'm an asshole.
Please let that be the voice that comes out too. His voice. Verity's not contesting. She thinks this is funny as shit.
I mean, you can't contest if you want to.
Not yet. I'm good for now.
Well, no, I mean, like that time is.
No,
over.
you can't.
Like.
Oh, now I can't. Oh yeah.
Yeah. When a ghost's fully possess you, you're done. No more saving throws. Basically,
Homa's gonna be like, I just had a conversation with you, and they're gonna be like, I got bored.
Keeban then just sets off to make an absolute fool of you around this entire church.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, good.
Well, it doesn't take very much. It's Verity.
Verity's like napping in the ether. She's like, finally, someone else gets to make stupid decisions and not me.
You know what? At this point, he's going to stop, and he is going to get a little disappointed, and he's going to sit there and silently think to himself, and then, Verity, you feel the just almost evil grin spread across your own face as Keeban walks calmly up to an acolyte in the main room and just, can I help you with your duties?
Oh, you bitch! Verity's banging against the fucking wall. No!
Screaming in the second place.
You piece of shit!
And Keeban, for the next couple of hours, then sets about being a very dutiful cleric.
Oh my god.
For Almond?
For Almond. He helps them replace candles. He helps them...
Fucking every 5 minutes. I love Almond. Did you know that? Favorite god. I, Verity, an asshole, love Almond.
Verity's gonna burn this place to the ground.
Best thing on this podcast.
But yeah, no. As that's going on, is anyone else doing their thing?
Bastards. Absolute bastards.
Are we doing, like, what's going on? Do we know where Verity is?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, are we still at home? At lunch?
You guys are free to go. Like, eventually, like, the conversation will die down, all the food will be exhausted, and Alma will probably have to excuse herself to see to her duties type of thing.
Verona, now I want to break some chairs.
I don't know if I'm feeling breaking chairs right now.
Yeah, no, it's just, you mentioned it, and it is fun.
It's very fun. Listen, Kash, destroying things is always fun. And that's the one fact we know about life.
Nothing
One
else.
day you...
So I'm not saying...
One day, there are two things that are sure in life. One day you will die, and also destroying shit is fun.
Yeah.
I guess she'll just walk around with Kash for a little bit. She's still definitely thinking. She's like very... The conversation that she's having is very like, she's not focused.
Yeah.
Do they pass by Verity?
Oh yeah, you did.
Verity?
You guys see Verity being a very dutiful cleric, helping out her spiritual siblings.
Ugh.
Hey, Verity, what's up?
Oh,
Verity, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm helping replace the candles that have burned out in the main shrine.
Hey, what happened
Verity,
to
what
your
happened
voice?
to your accent?
Also, Verity's eyes are an emerald green.
Do we need to make an insight check to guess that she's possessed?
Yeah, because
Go ahead.
stupid.
We are stupid, but it is quite obvious.
I've been possessed, but I didn't know if my eyes were green at the time. So
Yeah.
I
keep thinking I have
rolled
one in
a 11.
Oh, I got an 18.
Nice.
Verona, she might have been wearing contacts. Verity seems all right. But Kash, yeah, this is definitely a very, very heel turn type mood change, and you remember the green eyes that Verona had.
Yeah. How long did she say you could stay like that?
Oh, she didn't give me a time limit. She just said, "Hop on in. You want to cause some chaos?" And honestly,
I don't know what's happening. What's happening? Verity, what's wrong?
She gave Keeban a fucking joyride, and now I think. What did you say you were doing? Helping candles?
I am helping everyone. It's
In the
great.
ether, you
I-
hear Verity just screaming until her throat starts.
Verona is going to. Verona's gonna go.
I'm so sorry.
Verity, I'll get you out of there. She says, lifting up her sword.
Oh my god!
No, that was my plan.
Hey, before you guys do anything rational, can you at least let me go deposit the contents of her coin purse into the alms box?
Hey,
No. She needs that money.
I can't let you do that.
Okay, fair. Can you at least let me finish my errand with the candles?
Yeah, that and finish the candles. We can. Well, I don't want to help. Finish that. We'll hang around, and if you aren't gone after that, I bring out the fire.
Fine.
We're gonna fucking kill Verity.
Yeah, no, she's fine. She has fire damage resistance.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I take half damage.
Yeah, no, he'll kind of nod, and you'll see Verity trot off to go replace burnt out candles and relight them, and pat a cleric on the back, and it's been great working with you. I love you all. Let it be known, Verity loves this place and everyone in it.
Verity an asshole.
Verity, a
Verity.
known asshole, loves this place.
Loves Ulmit, my favorite god.
Yeah, he'll then kind of trot past you two and just, come on, let's go to the bedroom so I can do this without arousing suspicion.
Okay, fine.
Verona puts her sword back at her side, but she's still holding it.
Yeah, no, he'll get back to the room you guys are sharing and then drop body.
Verity kneels on the ground and just looks up and is like, I'm going to cut my fucking hand off in the next hour.
Hey, no, cut his ghost hands off.
Oh, I can't. I don't have enough weapons for it. But I will ruin his life.
Verity, arguably, we probably ruined his life the worst you can ruin anyone's life by any.
Ruin his afterlife.
He tips it when Verona says that, he tips his head like a hat.
I start running towards him. I'm like, you.
I really hate that. No, I'm pretty sure there are plenty of ways you can ruin someone's life. For instance, by giving them that outfit.
Spiritual weapon hit.
Why are teenagers so mean? Teenagers are the worst. They're the
I
meanest.
don't know.
Hey, does spiritual weapon hit ghosts?
Yeah, it's magic.
Does sword burst hurt ghosts?
It's force damage.
I
We're
had
gonna
a ghost
kill
page open.
Keeban.
He's only immune to necrotic, cold, and poison. Everything else does some damage.
Oh yeah, no, unless he activates etherealness.
Cool.
What does that do?
Basically, what it means is that his
Is it a
essence.
reaction for him to cast etherealness?
Oh no, it's an action, but it translates his essence onto the ethereal plane, though his image is still on the material plane and he can't be affected by anything.
Okay, well, I'm gonna.
I wouldn't be surprised if he already pulled that.
Yeah, but we have to try.
Barry was running at him and probably ran through him and hit the wall.
Bastard. I'm gonna look around at the room and be like, I hate this fucking place. We are leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You all can
I like
preference.
people, except for him. No, that was too far.
Jazz, you had plans, right?
Yeah.
Jazz, what are your plans?
Is it the nighttime?
Oh, murder, I hope.
It is the night.
It's not murder. It's the nighttime. Everyone is sleeping.
Everyone is leaving.
Can I sneak out of the room?
Probably.
Say roll stealth. No, you don't have to roll stealth. Even if you went, Verity wouldn't go, I don't think.
Okay. Is everyone sleeping?
I mean, yeah.
It's been a long day for everyone else. I think Verona went to go to bed and she just like laid down in the bed for a bit.
That's my thing. I felt like Verity wouldn't fucking fall asleep. I feel like she'd be too angry.
She's the one who made that deal.
I know, but she's mad about it. Rory is delighted. Verity is angry.
What does Verona do?
Can she sneak into the library?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is there anyone in the library?
No, it's quiet and dark.
Can I roll for perception just to double check?
Sure.
And she snuck out into the library with her bag, like her pack.
Ooh. Hey.
So that is a 12.
Okay.
For stealth?
You don't see
For
anyone.
perception.
Oh.
Verona does not see anyone.
Verona's gonna go back to the books on the shelf,
Mhm.
the one that she knew. Are there any other books that she knows? Or rather, are there any books that she knows specifically that relates to the book that she knew?
Roll me investigation.
Okay.
This is like, and then that's only because this is a Renaissance library, so the Dewey Decimal System doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's fiction. You all organize those by Ulster's last name.
Okay. That was a 14.
No, you don't find anything that relates.
So nothing in a series, just this book.
Just the one.
Verona's gonna take it and she's gonna put it in her bag.
Yeah, no, you were able to get in and get out if that is all you're going to do.
That's all she's gonna do. Her heart is
Question.
racing, but
Does the library pass through the main room? Like, to get from the library to our rooms, do you have to pass through the main room?
Probably.
As you see fucking Verity with a crowbar, like, trying to, like, pick the head off of Ulmit's statue.
is that a
Yeah,
joke?
like-
Is that what's happening?
Oh, she's trying to quietly get the head off Ulmit's statue.
Verona's going to see this.
And Verity puts a finger up to her lips and goes,
Verona's gonna see this, and though this is normally the kind of thing that she would stop, she's gonna go back into the room, and she's gonna go lay down in the bed, and I guess try to sleep. She's gonna lay down and not sleep for a while, but eventually she'll fall asleep.
All right. If you're actually pursuing the crowbar, Verity,
yeah.
roll strength. Kash, are you doing anything?
I'm sleeping. I'm getting my good
Oh,
rest
that was
in.
Kash.
Refreshing my spell slot.
I'm willing to take a picture of this.
Is it a 20?
Yeah, it's a fucking 20.
Yeah, no, you find a purchase and you clank the head off and...
And what I want to do is I want to take all the things I've stolen and I want to just throw them all over the floor.
All right. Yeah, you can do that.
You're not gonna keep them? You could. Some of those could have some real.
Well,
sale
except for
value.
a few of the big fancy boys, like the candlesticks and shit.
Why can't we stay anywhere without being terrible?
And I want to take the almond's like head
Mhm.
and I want to put it
Oh
in
my
the
God.
gazebo.
I hate
Question.
you.
This is a large statue.
Yeah,
How much can Verity lift?
probably not a lot. What's the
It's 15 times the strength score usually.
15 times
Pounds.
5, so 75 pounds. Is she gonna fucking drop it?
Roll me a strength check.
16 total.
You have a 5 strength?
I have a
Yeah,
5 in strength. I have a -3 to strength. Yeah,
Holy shit!
I had a 19 -3.
Once again, when Verity is determined, she has the strength to move mountains.
Yeah, but she's determined to steal this specifically.
Still a
Faith?
struggle though.
Faith, the size of a mustard seed, gives her the strength to move mountains.
Oh my god.
Oh no, she knows Karim exists. So that's a joke. She is not very faithful.
But yeah, no, you successfully move the head out to the gazebo as you come back
I'm not gonna. Don't be nice about it. It's still a struggle. I'm still like. tired.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I say you manage. This is not easy. You manage. But yeah, no, you will notice though when you come inside, the candles and the small fires in the fireplaces that were still smoldering seem to lose a little bit of their light, almost as if they themselves are disapproving of your actions.
I blow kisses.
Earned the disapproval of not one but 2 gods this session.
I blow kisses to all the candles,
All right.
and I
Your
go to
turn.
bed.
And with that, our view will shift far south, far, far south, to a sitting room, a ornate reading room that sits at the center of a library. A shallow fireplace has a smoldering fire burning in it, warming the 2 chairs that sit in front of them, one containing an older man, This human, his hair is long and white, unkempt from the day, but his robes are of ornate quality. He sighs to himself, content. He shifts in his chair, moving the badge of his station quietly, as a younger man enters into the reading room holding a tray containing 2 drinks. He hands one over to the old man and takes one himself as he sits down in front of the fire. Each one of them takes a few sips before blowing on the hot liquid and going in earnest to drink it. The young man sighs contentedly and looks over at the older one. Isn't this brew from the south quite delicious, Uncle? They say it gives you energy and revitalizes everything. The old man gives a nod in agreement and continues drinking. The younger man looks into the fire as he taps against the rims of his glass. Really, the problem is getting over the bitterness of it. You can use sugar, honey. I've heard a lot of different things. But me, I do prefer the bitterness. Reinvigorates my mind, I find, a lot more than the drink itself does. It also really helps you hide things from, breakfast or everything else, or, doses of arsenic. As he swirls his coffee in his cup, as the old man drops his cup that shatters against the floor as he goes to clutch at his neck. The young man simply grins over to him and pats him on the shoulder. That's all right, Uncle. I'll watch over your, little everything. It's all right. The old man turns to look at the young man. A look of surprise, a look of betrayal, a look of almost horror at what he sees before him. The young man simply grins at him before walking to the door and shouting out, "Someone find a doctor! The hierarch is dead!" And with that, we end.
Here. I just wanted to say thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate all the love and support we get on this podcast and look forward to continuous regular episode release in the future. Speaking of which, after the publication of this next episode we got coming up, we will be starting something we like to call Summer of EOB. July through August, we will be releasing episodes weekly instead of bi-weekly, so look forward to even more of our kooky capers to help you get through the week. This episode was produced by me, Jazz Gomez, with initial editing by Rory Hutchins and music by Jazz Gomez. See you again July 1st!
Okay.
Are we all dying slowly? Guys, stop! We have to stop being dumb.